What is up, everybody? Who is ready to defend their units? I know I am. Cody, are you ready?
This guy right here. Let's
go. Welcome to Defend Your Units, everybody. JohnnyKpicks, Cody from Blood Money MMA Bets, and we are going to break down this UFC Mexico or Mexico City. I don't know which is which, so I'm posting both.
Me neither. Hey, I got my Mexican Coke out though.
Oh, look at you.
Bought that from Sam's Club. It's got the pure cane sugar instead of the fruit.
There we go. Keeping the good vibes rolling.
Got to.
That's right. So 298, Cody. I know you crushed it. So let's brag a little bit.
Yeah, man. 298 was good. Yeah, it was 4-0 going into the baby goat fight. You're right about Ilya. I should have cashed out, but I never do that. But because I was up like 12.
Cashing out is for losers.
Jeez, I know he's gonna go harsh there. Yeah, I was thinking about, because I'm like, dude, I'm up 12 units, but like, we'll go with the baby go. If I'm gonna lose money, might as well be on the best one of the best fighters ever. But fuck, that hurt. Ilya got him, and Alexander was doing good before that. You know what I mean? But Merab, dude, looked like a beast. Mm-hmm. We hit step 2 of the ladder challenge.
Yes, we did with ease.
With ease, Merab. But the first round scared me a little bit, but I knew Merab was going to do Merab things. And yeah, man. I ended up like plus 8.5 units. That's the second big winning week in a row. Gonna add to it this week. Get back to doing good. You know, I know,
yes, sir. We just got to stack them up.
Stack them
up like flapjacks, baby. Like Wheezy said.
Wheezy, Uncle. We shout out Uncle Wheezy.
Shout out to Wheezy there.
Yeah, isn't Wheezy and DFS coming on our UFC
299? Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be a good stream.
It's gonna be a good show. Yeah, I did good as well. I only hit 4 of my 7 bets, but I ended up winning plus 4 units. So I hit all of my big bets, like my 2-unit bets that I pushed out. So pretty confident in those. I think I lost with Kopilov, which he didn't look that great.
He didn't look bad. He just, dude, like he's gonna beat up. I almost cussed in the first fight. He's gonna beat up a lot of dudes because his takedown defense looked awesome. His cardio looked awesome. He kind of like slipped on the last one, dude, and that was why he went down. But no, he looked good, and most people ain't gonna put that relentless pressure that Hernandez. Most people are gonna try to take him down hard in that first round, not get it, come out tired in the second. But
yeah, I just have to remember Anthony Hernandez is like a baby Merab.
Yeah. Them dudes, yeah.
And you can't defend that. I don't care if you're a striker. I don't care if you're a wrestler. You just can't defend the cardio machine.
You got to finish that dude. You got to finish him.
And it's crazy.
He finished Marc-Andre Barriault in the third and whooped him the whole time and out cardioed him. And yeah, man, he's a beast. And not only that, but his striking is getting a little better and his toughness is getting better. He took some big shots to the body from Kopilov, ate him like a champ. So
nice.
But Kopilov I didn't beat the shit out of a lot of people.
He will, yeah. I didn't watch that fight live, so I only got to watch like the little highlights.
You had some friends and stuff in town,
right?
Yeah,
I was out with my friends hanging out. He was in town from California, so figured I'll bite the bullet and hang out with him and all the crew. But I think I also had Jeff Neal plus 3.5 spread, which was weird. I guess it was hard to score.
Wait, so how does that work on the plus 3.5?
So, well, 2 judges gave Gary 30-27, so that's like the difference there is 6 points, and then Neil got a 29-28. The difference is 1, so it's like a difference is 5. So I lost. Usually with splits, it's closer than that.
Well, and there's arguments where the other 2 judges should have just gave Gary like a 29-28.
Yeah, and if that would have happened, I would have won my bet.
Yeah. I swear, I think that stuff works into some of them scores.
I know.
Sometimes you'll get someone that's like clearly won like 30-27, and they'll just throw in a 29-28, so it ain't like unanimous or or whatever.
I know. I told myself too, like I just thought he would win one convincingly. You know, I mean, I didn't watch it live again, so. But yeah, like I said, 4 units. I did good too as well. So we're gonna kill it this week again. Hope that all the chat did well. Let's go through the chat.
Yeah, hopefully, man. That was the week to make money. Like money. I know some people probably.
I saw a lot of people do really well.
Excellent.
If they did, what was it? What was the card before? 86 or 87?
UFC 298.
No, the one before that.
Yeah.
Where we all did bad.
Yeah, 86.
86,
well,
yeah.
I won on
Everybody
that one.
Who did bad?
I got back.
Oh, okay. A lot of people did bad on that one. And
I
did
died
really good
2
on
of them before that. I died. So
all good. We got Paku in here. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming out. We got Dixon Sider. Johnny, I was listening to Media Day today. Liam, and it concerns me that Ortega said in Spanish that he only got to Mexico a couple days ago. That's not good.
No, boy, no.
I will tell you that, and it only
no, boy, no.
solidifies my belief, along with I don't know if anybody else saw Ortega and his Eagle speech, only solidifies me even more. Check it out if you haven't seen his Eagle comparison of bald eagles. I'm just like, bro, you something's up with you. You got what he says is not true though, by the way. And only started training at elevation yesterday, according to himself, and that's only 4 or 5 days before the fight. Yair has been training at a higher elevation in Mexico City for weeks.
Good information.
I love Yair this week. Whoops, spoiler.
The
bookie man, what's up? Yair's been in Mexico for more than weeks. Yair by however he wants. This guy knows.
That's what he's saying. So he trains with them.
That's right.
What up?
Hey, there you go. Man. Appreciate you coming out, Boogie.
Yes, sir.
Octagon Outcome, what's up, man? Said, let's go. Appreciate you coming out. Like the stream for the boys. Who are your top picks this week, gentlemen? We will get there, but the first one, we'll do it all. We'll do it all. Just stick around. Probably the first fight. That's one of my more confident picks. Stick around. I mean, it's no brainer there. Appreciate you, Octagon. Kiwi Brew, cheer all. What is up, man? Appreciate you coming out too.
What up, Kiwi?
Let's see. Pink Floyd, what's up, gentlemen? Torres, Loma, Amorum, and now Howargi. Does anyone have bigger balls than Sam Hughes? I mean, she is fighting a decent amount of people, or good people.
Yeah, prospects.
I would say she caught Amorum on a good time because, man, that fight was so close to finishing. Remember that?
I had so much on Amorum.
Pulling the gloves.
Yeah, she had her, dude. The worst thing is because when you think the fight's over, because you see the rear naked get sunk in, you get off the couch, you're like, yes.
Oh yeah.
Like what?
I remember that. I was like, son of a bitch.
Yep.
We got Daz Files. What's up, Daz? Daz, you had a crazy night last night. I think if it was last night. I know you're on a different time zone, but I saw it on Twitter. It's crazy. You had some guy knock on the door and all that good stuff. Wild.
What?
Check it out on Twitter.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I didn't see that.
He had a crazy day or night. Like I said, he has a big time difference, so I don't know what night it was.
Get the strap out.
Yeah, pretty close. Snerius, what is up? What's good, homies? Appreciate you coming out. Snerius.
What up, Snerius?
Defending my only unit, Yair is going to smoke Ortega. Then we want to see Ilya and the flower. Ilya the flower boy has. Okay. Sheesh. All right.
Yep.
Jaden, our guy. What's up, Jaden Pineda? He said, Marab and Danny cash me big. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Excellent. What up, Jaden?
What's up, Sean Thomas? He said, what do you think about Vera versus O'Malley? I like Vera thinking about putting a couple units on. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all.
Yeah. I mean, 5 rounds.
5 rounds is always going to suit Vera. But, man, O'Malley's a very good striker. Yeah. So, if you get a crazy line, what's the line on it? I don't even know.
He's like minus 210, 220. Vera's like plus 170.
Yeah. It's probably appropriate.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But yeah, 5 rounds. I mean, even Sandhagen, the reason that he looked so clean beating Vera is because he grappled the shit out of him the whole time. Like, if they would just stay standing, there's always a chance. So
for me, it's probably who wins round 3 is going to win the fight. I don't think O'Malley's going to knock out Vera. There's no way.
No, I don't think so either.
Who's winning round 3 is going to win that fight. I'll tell you that.
I have to watch some tape.
Yep. CJ Carlos, UFC picks. What's up, my dogs? We're back after a successful UFC 298, and now we're here to defend my units for Mexico City. Let's go. We appreciate you as always. Saw your dog and your lock of the week. I am on board with your lock. The dog, I don't hate it. Let's put it that way. Don't hate it. Mushroom May, what is up? What's up, Cody? What's up, Johnny? What's up, Chad? Appreciate you, Mushroom. Mushroom, one of the best, realest guys on the MMA scene. So definitely check him out on Twitter and YouTube as well. Hit him up. AJ, our guy. What's up, my ninjas? Appreciate you.
What up, AJ?
Saba said, "Hey, I'm at a bar. Appreciate you coming out, bro."
What up, Saba?
I will say this, Saba.
Appreciate you hanging out with us at the bar.
I am very sad that Arsenal lost. I just want to throw it out there. It's BS. They should have won that.
This team.
Yeah, it sucks.
I get screwed in soccer. How's it happen?
Losing.
Yeah. Oh, they just lost. I thought you meant
yeah.
like they got.
They just lost. They lost in like the last minute of the game too. It's like, ugh. So it sucks, but poor guy. I feel bad for you, Saba, more so, but it sucks. They should have won that fight. John,
sure.
Hey, Ghost, what's up, man? Said Ola as well. We got Bunny Hunter. I'm gonna say that you were on time this time. How about that? Yeah. Thank you for coming out as always. Yeah. Best cappers in the game, best show in town. Let's fucking go, boys. Appreciate you as always. Hit the likes, Ninja Watchers, please and thank you. We got 36. We're gonna get in here pretty soon. So
it's a new night.
Sit back, get something to drink.
How you guys feel about this new Wednesday night? We had to switch it up. Obviously, I had a new work schedule, and now Baby Blood's starting jiu-jitsu, so I needed to do that on Tuesday. But hopefully Wednesday night will be good. Feels like a good night, you know.
Yeah, we used to do Thursdays, so a day earlier.
And it's a day later in the week. There's more information out, more stuff to talk about, more data on all these fighters.
That's true. And we can do our bets a little bit easier too, because we'll have more props drop.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yippee.
We got Yippee. What's up, man? So UFC Mexico is going to be wild. That high altitude is going to test these fighters' stamina, but you know what? They've got heart, and they're going to battle it out to the end, no doubt.
For sure,
100%. And you know what's funny? I think what's the highest weight class? Like lightweight,
155. Yeah, they were smart with that. No, they're smart with that.
Yeah, very smart.
Because them other dudes die, and
very smart.
We don't need that. I was thinking Velasquez up there fighting 5-round heavyweight championship fight, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Top 5 in the Tapology group last week, trying to get that 3rd win this week. There you go, AJ. Keep it going, man. I think I was number 10, and I thought I did well. I think I went 10-2 on my picks, and that was like number 10 or 11. I'm like, dang. So we have some killers in that Tapology group, man.
I got to get my lineups in.
Do it right now.
On live show?
On live show? You do it every Friday night live.
Freaking while we're doing this? I'll get it in. I'm going to get it in.
We got Turpa in here. What's up, Turpa? Having Lemos by finish was like that. Still won. Could have been double. Dude, I thought he should have stopped that. I did watch that one live.
Mackenzie Dern asked him to stop the fight for a second. She like curled over and held her face that just got broke. So, yeah.
Yep. Appreciate it. Johnny and Cody, I'm sorry, but I have to take a moment to address that walking piece of mediocrity known as Rinya. This amateur was throwing elbows to the thigh of Carlos.
He broke his hand.
Never
though.
Again.
I seen the thing today. Did he? Rinya broke his hand, like right in the middle. Him and Barlow both broke.
I saw Barlow's. He broke his freaking forearm or some shit. Yeah. It was his right hand that he broke or left?
I think it was his left. To be honest,
because he left hand. Destroyed Quinlan's face, dude.
And he went gassed out, and then all of a sudden he just came back. Because in the middle of the first or the second, he was throwing. Maybe he was throwing weird punches because he broke his arm, but he was and it just looked like he was tired. And then all of a sudden he caught him, and it just woke him up, dude. And he threw a beating on him.
I'll tell you what, dude. Seeing Quinlan's face looked like that power slap guy.
Well, he kind of deserved it. He didn't even try to grapple him whatsoever. You know what I mean?
I didn't watch it live, so
you're a black belt.
Makes sense now.
You got some grappling. Because I put up the thing about Danny Barlow, just a video of him getting taken down and all that, and then somebody said something about striking. I'm like, if it stays standing, he's gonna beat the shit out of Quinlan for sure. And lo and behold,
yep. Jaden says, love Prado as an underdog this week. I don't blame you, dude. Don't blame me one bit. That's gonna be a crazy fight, and I'm scared to pick a side. I'll tell you that.
You just got to put he's finished. Playing by finish. I guess he's finished all of his wins. I don't know if
he won. He lost by decision to Jamie, but
like a 3-rounder over Zellhuber. You know what I mean?
I don't think so either.
Because Zellhuber throw is going to be a frame.
I think he's finish or bust, and I think Zellhuber is not going to be able to finish Prado. To be honest, so I think he's decision or bust. It's a weird fight, though. It's one of those weird fights, man. Yeah. We got Luke in here. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming out too. Luke. O'Malley by decision could be a robbery, just saying, or look like one. Could be.
Yeah.
Bet Slam with Sam. What's up? What's up, boys? No work today, so I can focus on this one. Appreciate you coming out, man. Let's go. Who do you like this week for your bets, man? Put it in the chat. Let's go. I miss the Saturday shows too. I'll admit it.
I do too. Trust me.
I'm not blaming anybody on the stream or anything, but
it'll be back someday. It'll be back. We'll get back there.
Oh, it's okay. No, Cody's work schedule's a little crazy at the moment, so we'll get back to the Saturdays. So we both prefer the Saturdays before the fights because it gets everybody going.
Yeah.
I get going too. I'm like, oh, let's go.
I wish I got up earlier, or I got off earlier, and we could be able to do it. But it'll be soon enough. We're already 2 months into it. It'll keep going fast.
Yeah, we'll do it. Bunny Hunter likes Wednesdays better. Good. There we go. We got one. Barlow broke it in round 1 and still whooped that ass. Oof.
Yeah, he did.
Wasn't overly impressed by Prada's tape. Does this man know what a feint is? No, he's just straight up.
His head either.
He don't give no fucks.
He's trying to hit you.
He kind of reminds me of like a little Dober.
Yeah.
Like he just his style. He does not care to get hit. And he throws heat. So if Prada wins by KO and Daniel by decision, I agree. Yep. That might be the bet. You can do that bet on DraftKings. You can like either or guy like that. Let's start now. We are going to start. Mini Dober. There you go. Yep. All right. We're starting now because who said that? Let's start now. John said so. Love the name. First fight. Naimov versus Eric Silva. Cody started off for us.
Yeah, man. After you watch tape, you just got to assume that Naimov's going to beat the shit out of him. Like it seems like he's going to be better everywhere, more physically stronger. Silva's 30. I believe he's 37 by the time they fight.
Yeah, he's 36 at least.
Yeah, I think he's about to be 37, either like within the next week or two. But he started like as a striking background, like his dad owned a gym, and then he was like a striker, and then he turned to a BJJ. But man, he was fighting such a low level of competition. He was just choking dudes out quick. Even the guy on the Contender Series he fought, which was like the kickboxer that had beat Giga Chikadze and all this, that guy was terrible. Had no ground game, so he just took him down, beat him up, made him look great. So then he comes to the UFC, they give him TJ Brown, and TJ Brown beat this kid up well, I mean, I guess he's a guy. He's 37. Beat this dude up everywhere. Like Silva would throw some awkward punches that looked like they had a little power, and then he'd go in for a takedown. He took Brown down a couple times, but then he would just get reversed. And Brown don't even have a wrestling background. Like he played he like has decent MMA wrestling just because he's like an athlete, but he didn't even wrestle in high school. He played football and stuff. So, but Brown was able to reverse him, beat him up, and then finish him in the third round. Naimov, man, got powerful striking, powerful leg kicks. He's got a good clinch. He's got good offensive wrestling. He's got pretty good defensive wrestling. I mean, I haven't really seen anybody take him down and hold him down or anything like that. And then when he gets takedowns, he's heavy on top. He's got good ground and pound. He's good everywhere. He's got good toughness. He seems to get tired a little bit. He'll slow down a little bit in the third round, but he'll push through it. But luckily, Eric Silva dies in the third round too. He's got two losses, 2 submission losses. They're both late in the third, because he's slowing down. So I got Naimov, man. I think Naimov beats him. I actually think he knocks him out. I think he can use his wrestling to keep the fight standing, where he can beat up the awkward Eric Silva. Like Eric Silva's not like going to stand there, throw a stiff jab 1-2. Like he throws like some awkward stuff with some power. But yeah, man, I see Naimov being better everywhere, bigger, younger, hit him harder. Give me Naimov. I actually used him to anchor 2 plays. There's 2 parlays, but I just put him with one other person and one other person to add value, because I got him at like -280 because I really do think he gets the job done.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to put any bad juju on your parlays, because they don't need any more bad juju than anything.
Don't you?
I ain't going to say anything, but
all right, be cool,
I'm
man.
also we cool.
Be cool.
I'm also on the Naimov train here. He's just a better fighter. Let's be honest. I mean, can Silva maybe get a crazy guillotine or a crazy spinning elbow in the early rounds? Sure. But other than that, like, Naimov should win this fight. Like, he's a better wrestler. I think I like his striking a little bit more. I think he's got more power in his hands, and I think he's got the better cardio. And I'm going to say this once, and I'm not going to say it the rest of the time. We are at elevation. Cardio is going to be a big thing here. So if you guys think decisions are going to happen, like if you like doing those props, do round 3 in decision instead, just to be a little bit safe, because I feel like these guys are going to gas a little bit more than they usually do. And we might see a lot of finishes in the third round, or maybe late second round. So just be a little careful with those decision prop bets this week. But I like Nemov to get it done. I said by decision, but honestly, it's probably going to be round 3 or decision, I think, too. So I'm going to look at that prop when it comes out. Maybe I'll play a little bit of fun play. So
shout out to Brady with DFS by the numbers on Twitter, too. If you guys are on Twitter, go check his thing out because he posted a thing that has every fighter and where they train and the elevation of where they've been training at and all that stuff. So that's really good information.
And I think for how long they've been training there, too. Like some people came to Mexico like months or like weeks early.
Eric Silva, or so Silva's been in Mexico for a while. He's at Pueblo, Mexico. So he's at the 7,000 feet, but Naimov's he trains in Denver. So he's at 5,200. Anyway.
Okay,
so
that's about the same.
Elevation.
As long as they're training at some point of elevation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely, it's good. It's better than coming from sea level.
Better than coming from California sea level.
Yeah.
Maybe even below.
Florida.
Let's see what everybody else says here. Did you chirp us? I was watching Prado earlier and thought the same thing with the Dober comp.
He got that big old head, and he comes in throwing power, man. He really does.
Yep. I like the Vera over O'Malley. I don't see O'Malley beating Vera over 5 rounds. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good fight.
He likes my picks are Manel inside the distance, Ziam decision, Yair inside the distance, and that light it up,
Sam.
Light it up, parlay that shit.
I like it.
Love it. Prado will not respect him. He will press him and find that chin.
Possibility.
I could see that. That's his style. Those are some of my strongest. Yeah, I like that. Wish I got Nemov at minus 275 now. Yeah, it's crazy now.
Yeah.
I still think if you want to anchor him in if let's say you get like a minus 150 bet and you want plus money, I still think he's safe. But other than that, don't do it. Like it's crazy now.
Yeah.
Cody versus Johnny. Cody inside the distance, minus 350. Playable up to minus 5. Come on, man. He's not.
If you want to parlay that, it's getting up there. If you want to parlay that, that's going to add a little value to that minus 150 or 160.
Jaden thinks it's Nemov all day. Let's see. Nemov the cheater. Yeah, he did cheat a lot in the Wood fight.
Yes. Yeah,
ooh, I bet Wood that fight. I was mad.
Me too.
I'll tell you that.
But Nemov beat him up, was hitting him with big shots, out wrestling him.
Two nut shots, multiple fence grabs.
That's the thing we didn't even bring up. Like Nemov's got 2 fights in the UFC and their wins over Malarkey and freaking Nathaniel Wood, who are
Malarkey
good wins in the UFC.
Super short notice too. And I know Malarkey might not be the greatest win, but it's not bad.
He's beating the shit out of Eric Silva, I'll tell you that.
True.
So what would Nathaniel Wood do to Eric Silva? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first off, he wouldn't be fighting him. Why are they making this fight?
True.
They're 106 spots apart in the featherweight division. One's number 26, one's number 131.
Well, here's the thing. Silva got a contract from Dana White Contender Series. He probably has a 2 or 3 fight contract. They got to throw him against somebody. Nemov is coming up there, so why not?
Yeah.
They're in Mexico. He's from Venezuela. It's close enough. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Or is it Venezuela or is it Colombia? One of those.
No, I don't think Colombia. Something like that.
Colombia.
Venezuela.
Okay. I don't know. Something like that.
Rude, Johnny. Now you're being rude, Johnny.
I know. I'm being mean. Sorry, guys. I don't like a bet that's everyone's on it. Okay. Well, this is the right side. I will say that.
Yeah.
Johnny boy, what's your favorite dog of the week? Ooh, my favorite. We'll get there. I see you, Haunter. I
like that picture. That's a cool picture.
I do. I like it. And honestly, let me just go back to my Pokemon days real quick. It's a long time. That is? I love Gollum. He was my, or not Gollum. Haunter. Why did I say Gollum?
That's Lord of the Rings, man.
I know. I'm stupid. No, Haunter. Oh no. What was his name? The evolved version of Haunter.
You talking about Pokemon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why am I having I'm having a brain fart right now.
Is that the name of Haunter? Is that a name?
Yeah, but he evolves to
I like that picture.
Where does he evolve to? Gengar. That's what it is. That's my favorite Pokemon, Gengar. So I
you forgot your favorite Pokemon's name?
Dude, it's 20 years, man. Maybe more. 20 plus years, actually. I'm old as shit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you are, John. We got Zachary. What's up, Zachary? He said Rosas should be minus 500. Won't be close. Yeah, his line's coming down. It's looking more attractive. I'll tell you that. So we'll see about that. Jumbo Loco, what's up? Hey guys,
Up,
I feel like this card is gonna have some surprises but killer fights. Oh, it probably will be.
They got all these. You can't. Well, they got all these South American fighters on there. It's gonna be good fights. They're toughest people on earth.
Pink Floyd's only spitting facts. Johnny's a giant next to Cody. Younger fighter usually wins too.
You better stick to women's MMA. Pink Floyd. I think you better stick to picking that women's MMA, Pink Floyd, because you are wrong on that.
That is hilarious.
Doing elevation and stuff for us, where we try.
I'll gas out in like 2 minutes if we're gonna fight in Mexico City.
Do I get some of this freaking refresco? If I get some of this Mexican Coke, both kinds, I'll be there, and I'll make weight.
I'll make sure USADA's testing you before we fight. Silva's gonna get smoked for sure. I agree. Venezuela, that's where he's from. Okay. Hope the boys are doing well today. Oh yeah, we're doing super well. I'm off work. Let's go. So was Omar Morales. Yep. Gengar. Yep. Rosas has no gas. We know that. Yeah. That's the only bad thing I'm worried about. I'll be honest. 138 MMA Tyler, what is up? Wednesday night is where it's at. I'm not even late. Already liked the video too. Appreciate you, Tyler, showing up. Wednesdays might be where it's at. We already got 46 people, and we're not even on the second fight. We're just chilling, having fun.
It's about to get good.
Tyler, I will admit, and I hate to say it, I did not download that game yet, and I have to do it. I just remembered. I
want to see how that, dude, how that works. Like, I mean, I've seen the one that like I seen Lay do, and then I've seen what Tyler does. That's cool as shit, dude.
Yeah,
it's cool as shit.
I'm excited to do it. I just haven't done it yet. I'm like, shit, I just remembered. That's Brandon, cool. What's up, Brandon? Hey boys, one thing I hadn't thought about is Mexico City elevation or something.
Way
like
up there.
That. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but I hope you are, because that's hilarious.
Way up there. He bet all the gas there. He's like, damn it.
Touche, Cody.
Exactly.
And we got Shafiq in here. Let's go, my GGs. Appreciate you, Shafiq.
That's my dude right there.
Yeah, appreciate you. Next one we're gonna do here is Alto Moreno versus Dos Santos. I will start this one off. I love Dos Santos in this fight. I think Alto Moreno is very tough, and he does have he's pretty good striker and decent wrestling early in the fight. But like as the fight goes on, he gets super sloppy with his head movements. He's open for those kicks coming, and Dos Santos is super well-rounded. He's super young, very good striking, good grappling. He's more so a striker. He's from Shoot the Box, which is Oliveira territory. And I think he's going to win this fight. I think he's going to be able to out-volume, land a better shot, out-cardio Alto Moreno as well in this fight, even elevation. I will say that. And I think he wins this fight either third round or by decision, because we've seen in multiple fights of Alto Moreno, he slows down really bad in the third round. Even if he wins those first 2 rounds, he's like surviving in the third round. And I just think maybe Dos Santos can get that head kick going, because he moves his head like super crazy downwards a lot. And like knees and kicks are just available for his head to get just crushed. So I like Dos Santos here. He looked very good against Cop too, as well, on super short notice. You saw the striking. It's there. He was going toe-to-toe with Manel Cop in the striking department. And that was a huge, like, I don't want to say wake-up call, but like a revelation. You're like, oh, dang, this kid can strike, and he's super young. So he's just going to be the more technical striker here too. And I don't see this fight going on the mat too much. So give me Dos Santos. I love the price. I think he's a good parlay piece as well. If you want to do a prop for him, just do third round or decision too, because Alto Moreno is tough. He'll stick around for the longest time until has he been finished recently? I don't even think he has.
I don't think he's been finished.
Yeah. He's been subbed once, and I think it was a while ago in 2019 in the late second round. So he's going to stick around there, even if he is gassing out. So I like Dos Santos a lot here. Parlay him up. Who do you like?
Yeah, I like Dos Santos too. I mean, like, you got Alto Moreno. He's got decent southpaw striking, but it's like nothing special. He doesn't hit hard. He's not dangerous. He throws some decent volume. He's got okay wrestling, okay jiu-jitsu. Showed good ground. The only time I've ever seen him like really have good ground and pound was against Lercedo, but he kind of gave up. But he's not that dangerous, and he fights pretty close, even with like lower level guys like Vicinius Salvador and stuff. But he's decent, but not great anywhere and not dangerous. Dos Santos, though, man, this dude's a Shuto box fighter, so obviously he's going to be aggressive. He's young, he's durable. Came in against Manel Kopp on like a week notice. Obviously, he's in training and in shape, and he's a young kid, but came in on like a week notice and threw 300 significant strikes with Kopp. And dude, like he hurt Kopp a couple times. Like he's got phenomenal boxing. He's got really good flying and flying knees and spinning elbows. Like he does all kinds of stuff. He's going to definitely be landing the harder punches here. It's weird. Because like I think that just because how Kopp fought too, and they just went at it because he's dangerous, but like 5 of his last 6 have went to decision. You know what I mean? Win, lose, or draw. So I see this going to decision, but I just see him having the better moments in the fight, landing the bigger shots, hitting like big flying knees and that. He's dangerous on the ground. I don't think Moreno has the wrestling to really even take him down because Kopp tried to take him down a couple times, and it's not like Kopp's a great wrestler, but it's not like Moreno's a great wrestler either. So I think this fight stays standing, and I just see that Dos Santos landing bigger shots and throwing more volume. You know, he'll stay right in the pocket. As soon as Moreno starts firing, he's going to stand right there and start firing back way harder shots. So I think you will know within like the first 2 minutes that Dos Santos is going to definitely lead the dance in the striking. And like I said, even if it does go to the ground, he's dangerous on the ground too. So give me Dos Santos. I'm going to say by decision just for the fact, like I said, Moreno is very dangerous. He's tough. And then Dos Santos, he's 5 of his last 6 went to decision. Felipe Dos Santos, he trains at 2,200 feet elevation, and Moreno is at 597. So Dos Santos still 7,000 feet up's freaking nuts, dude. Because like 2,000 feet up's pretty high, and then they're 5,000 feet more than that. So even if you're training at 2,000, like that's what 2.5 times more. It's crazy.
Yeah, we went to Colorado a couple years ago, and we were up in the mountains about 7,000 feet, and we were just walking downstairs, and I'm like, dang,
I'm tired.
I'm getting old.
No shit, just got to get used to it.
You could tell, crazy. Yeah. But I mean, you have to be doing something physical, like pretty physical. Like if you're just like walking, yeah, well, that's probably the most physical of anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're just walking around, you kind of notice it. You're like, dang, I'm a little out of breath a little bit. Some like more than you would think. You're like, dang, I'm not doing anything. It's crazy. Johnny, I know you're a wrestling fan. Okay. Thoughts on Chandler's promo on Raw? I did see it on Twitter. I'm not a wrestling fan at all. I know Carlos from UFC or CJ UFC Picks. He's a big wrestling fan, but I mean, it's all right. He's trying. Got to give him credit, right? He's never going to fight McGregor, though. Let's be honest.
He wants that money.
He's never going to. I don't think Conor wants to fight him.
I don't know if he fights again, period.
I don't even know if Conor fights again.
Yeah. That's
Chandler's not letting this down. He's gonna fight Conor. If it's like 45 years old, he's gonna fight him.
If Conor was smart, he'd box. You got to worry about no leg kicks or grappling. Box.
Yep. There you go.
Somebody.
Cody, you can buy that copy of the game on the link. There you go.
Link in the description.
Let's see. Detanta and Moreno goes to decision lock, but Dos Santos lands over 100 significant strikes and wins a unanimous. There you
I like
go.
it. I don't mind it. That. I don't mind it.
He's got a long arm. 23, sky's the limit for Dos Santos. Yeah.
Yeah, Moreno's like 30 something.
31, 32. He's older than I thought he was.
I think he might even be older than that.
33.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. 10 years age difference, durability, craziness, shoot those
speed.
Yeah.
There you go. I think people are looking at Dos Santos' performance with rose-tinted glasses. How many times has a guy fought decent late notice against a contender, then proceed to lose their next fight? Yeah, but a lot they may look good in the first round, and then usually they lose.
Well, not against a contender. Like how many people come in against top 5? I can think of like Armin Sarukian,
Diego Lopez against
they come back and beat some ass. They just start at the deep end of the pool.
Yeah.
But if you can hang at the deep end of the pool like that, and like, dude, he had Kopp hurt a couple times. Like, I believe it's the 3rd round. Dude, if he's hurting Kopp and doing that, he's fucking gonna touch Moreno.
I agree.
But I get what you're saying, though. I mean, it does happen.
It does happen.
We do over like
Ihor, Pretoria, but those aren't contenders, though.
No, like not even contenders, but Rolando Bedoya, right? He comes in and looks decent. And then I said it too. I'm like, he looked decent in a loss to Chaos Williams. And everybody's like, he's so good. I'm like, just because you look decent in a loss to Chaos. Like, Chaos Williams ain't even like a top 5, top 10 guy. But Manel Kopp is. He's like top 8. But or Steve Urseg, you know, he came in, but he beat Dvorak. That was actually kind of crazy.
True.
So that doesn't even count. But yeah.
Well, I think we know Dvorak's kind of done.
Nah, he's not bad. It's just that
he's a top 15 guy and he can't get above top 10.
I think Urseg though is good. I think we're gonna find out.
I think he's good. I don't want him to be, but I think he's good.
You don't like what he looks like, Johnny?
No, I just think there's holes in his game, but he is good though.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to fade him. I will say that.
Okay.
We got Florida Man. What's up? Appreciate you coming
Florida
out.
Man.
What's up? Dos Santos is definitely an up and comer to keep an eye on. Moreno is no slouch either. Give it a few years, and Dos Santos will be a lock for this kind of matchup. Agreed.
Yeah.
I think he's a lock now, personally, but I don't say lock. A corn cob and a Kentuckian walk in the bar. Do you know what that means, Cody?
No, probably no.
You're from Kentucky. You live in Kentucky. You should know.
I'm from Ohio, though.
Oh, you are from Ohio.
But I've been down here though for a while now. No, but I want to hear the rest of it so I can tell the people at work.
I was stunned how little damage Dos Santos took in that fight. Kind of surprised Cap. I think it kind of surprised Cape as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, dude, he went toe to toe with him and was landing took big shots, but was landing them.
We got at the number. I rolled the dice on Moreno. Dirty Reg said, okay.
I thought Reg was on favorites this year. This is new. This is
whenever me and Dirty like link up, we're on fire.
You on Moreno here?
No, I'm on Dos Santos. We're not linking up on this one, man. But when we do, though, let me know so I can put a bet in because we've been killing it lately. I tell you that
for sure.
The Don's MMA picks. What's up, man? Chandler can cut a promo. Yeah, he see at the top, like all that Chandler good myself. Stuff. He would be a perfect WWE wrestler, though.
Oh yeah,
perfect.
He can talk.
LaFlame, what's up, man? So can we agree Moreno and Dos Santos is a lock? I like it a lot. I'll tell you that.
I'm with you.
I like it a lot. I won't say the L word. Matt Cohen, he said Bedoya versus Kenan was woof. Yeah.
Yep.
It was.
I picked
very much. Any action, Effie? What's up?
Astro
Our guy,
boy.
Astro Boy. Appreciate you coming out. Johnny just doesn't like the down under.
That's what I was going to say. Is it how he looks, or is it because he's from Australia? Because I just can't figure it out.
No, I just don't like his fighting style.
I think he's pretty good. He doesn't look like he'd be as tough as he is, but that dude can take a shot. Dude, I watched his stuff yesterday with Costa. It's a banger, dude. And Costa's tough. That dude's tough.
I like Costa.
So Dvorak.
Maybe I just like Brazilians. I don't know.
I like Australians. Cheers, Kiwi. Cheers.
Sorry, Kiwi. I like you, Kiwi. So there you go.
I mean, that's like I got a friend.
I got a friend. We got
not hate Australia. I got an Australian friend, you know.
Connor's scared of Chandler. He might be. Astro Boy disappointed me in round 3 of his last fight. I think that might be it. Who did he fight?
Costa. That dude's tough.
I like Costa though.
Dude's tough. He's gonna be good. He's still young too.
Yep.
But Astro Boy's big, man. He's big.
Numbers, got Mason. The numbers, Mason. What is up? What's up, boys? We betting on Arnold's grandpa or Hey Arnold's grandpa or what? Who I know Hey Arnold, but who's grandpa?
Who's there?
Who's Hey Arnold's grandpa? It's a show on Nickelodeon back in the day.
I'm a little older than you guys.
You
just them extra 5 years, man.
Just you are not 5 years older than me.
I'm like 4 years.
No, you're not. How old are you? 43?
No, I'll be 42 in a month.
I'm 39.
Okay. I thought you were like 37.
No, and I'll be 40.
I was gonna say
I'll be 40 in December.
I wouldn't have guessed the age a day under 42. You know?
Well, thank you. A lot of people say you're 39.
Oh, Raul
I'm like, oh.
Dude, the memes and stuff going around.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, Paul Mitland here. What's up?
I thought that my numbers Mason got it because obviously he knows the numbers. He likes stuff. But dude, how crazy is it that there was Nunes broke her arm, but 3 people that broke their arm or shoulder or hurt it are all on this card. Like that is pretty crazy. Ortega, freaking Bondar, and Royval. Like that's pretty crazy. They all 3 ended up on one card. It's nuts.
I like it. What did I miss? We picked Nemov and we also picked Dos Santos, and we are on to we are on to the next one. It's going to be Luis Rodriguez versus Dennis Bondar. Who do you like?
Yeah, I would like to tell everybody to not bet this fight. Like, don't bet this fight, man. I'm taking Rodriguez. I don't know why. Bondar could win. Rodriguez could win.
Why.
It's low level of shit, but I'm just gonna say that Rodriguez might actually be able to land the takedowns on Bondar, even though that's like his background. But I mean, Bondar is like a fraud too. So I know the bookie man was in here the last time talking about how Hernandez was going to beat up Bondar, and he did. So I don't know, dude. I also bet this Rodriguez kid against freaking what's his nuts on the Contender Series, Jerome freaking Rivera, right? And he won. I thought he won, but he didn't really look great doing it. And that's Jerome Rivera, one of the worst fighters in the UFC, and that was just like 2 years ago. So this kid's good, but he's not great.
4 years ago, he was 20 years old.
Was that 4 years ago already? Jesus Christ, time flies. What the
4
fuck?
years ago.
He's
So
like
he's
plus
20 years
190.
old. Give him a little break.
Yeah, but yeah, man, neither one of these guys are good or trustworthy yet. I promised myself to stay away from this bullshit kind of fight. So I'm gonna take Rodriguez. I'm gonna say that he does land some takedowns. He hits pretty hard, but like, I mean, this fight and the Aguilar Mendoza fight, like I don't see how people have great reads on any of them fights because they're like both. All the people are like kind of low level, reckless, weird. It's weird fights, but give me Rodriguez staying far away.
Yeah, I'm on Rodriguez train as well. I know he's making his UFC debut. He does have a lot of fights under his belt. You got to give him that. He does have decent striking. He can be hittable. He's durable though. Decent ground game. Bondar, I mean, I think we've seen enough of who he is. He has had 2 little freak incidents, but dude, Carlos Hernandez was landing some bombs on his face, and I don't know how he's going to be after this fight. But and then you can also go back to his competition and his record. Like I know I think I've seen some people on Twitter like trying to break down that record and like see if it's a little fraudulent, if you want to say.
More than a little. He's a Ukrainian fighter.
So I don't trust that record at all. Don't look at that 19-4 and be like, oh my God, this guy's pretty good, because we tried to, I mean, it was a fluke injury, I'll say, but we tried to do Dennis Bondar versus Malcolm Gordon, and look what happened. So if Malcolm Gordon was able to pick him up and slam him and break that arm, I mean,
hurt him standing up too.
That's what I'm saying. So Carlos Hernandez too. I mean, he's tough, but he's not the greatest either. And he was piecing him up and landing that. It was kind of heads clash and stuff, but he was winning that fight before that. So this is more of a fade pick, but I do think Rodriguez is.
You know what's crazy? Fight. I knew this. You know what's fucking crazy? Speaking of all this shit, is that I knew that he had something on his record that I looked at. Dude, you know Dennis Bondar in 2019 beat Astro Boy. Fucking somehow. In the GA MMA, which is like it's like amateur type shit or something weird like that. Gamma, Singapore, but he beat Steve Erceg, and they counted it as an amateur fight, even though it was in 2019. He turned pro in 2015, but it's like a different rule set or something. But he beat Steve Erceg some freaking how. Doesn't even make sense.
Well, and then also look at it this way too. Bondar's only fought twice recently within the last 3 years. We got that arm injury to Gordon, and then he got that crazy knockout to Carlos Hernandez, and he was taking some very good shots. So this,
he was losing that fight before that happened.
And he I mean, I don't see a lot to like about Bondar, even with his tape. Like his striking, he does have power, but it's wild. His grappling and wrestling is okay. I don't think it's all that great. He does have a lot of submissions under his belt.
He could be better than this Rodriguez kid, though.
True.
You know what I mean? Because he shows that he ain't at least as far as talent. Like he does. He throws some power. He could catch this kid with something.
He could.
I don't know where the wrestling is. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard to just like fucking be like, this is what's going to happen in this fight on either side. Like it. So just
I'll say it. I said I wouldn't say it, but the elevation here is going to play a big factor.
They both are in elevation. They're both at Bondar. It says he trains at Jackson Wink at 5,300, and they say Luis Rodriguez.
Okay. Mexico. But even then, like he slows down in fights. Bondar
definitely did. Yeah.
So I don't think that elevation is helping him too much.
I like Rodriguez here, but
I like Rodriguez as well.
Not today.
We'll see. Well, if you get him at plus money, I mean, I don't think it's
not your Huckleberry on that.
Well, I think the line flipped, so it might not be worth it. I will say that. But if you got him at plus money, I think he did good.
Maybe. Maybe just lose. Like me betting on fucking Malcolm Gordon.
Hey, sometimes you gotta roll the dice. Donnie said, I thought you were 34. You're Shannon Ross.
There you go.
Everyone thinks I'm Shannon Ross.
You do look like Shannon Ross.
Fading Bondar here is a must. Fuck this fight. The battle of the frauds. Bondar got slept bad. I don't think it's a battle of the frauds. I don't think Luis Rodriguez is a fraud.
He's got a loss to Jerome Rivera, though. I mean, that's not.
He was 20 years old.
Jerome
and
Rivera.
He won that fight, and you even said it.
Yeah, but it's Jerome Rivera.
It's
all these other dudes.
20 years old. 20. What were you doing when you were 20?
You do not want to know.
There you go.
I can't tell you that.
And the great. What's up, boys? Johnny, where's your beer? I already showed you. Right next to me.
I gotta give me another Mexican Coke, man. Grab me another one.
Got Rodriguez at plus 125. I like that. Bondar hasn't won outside of Ukraine, and this is a hostile territory. Plus, he's not good, fraudulent.
Yeah.
There it is. I like that. Let's go.
How did he beat Steve Ursig? I couldn't find the fight either.
Well, there you go. Maybe it didn't happen.
Another one of them Ukrainian fucking Freudian slip things that would just make shit up.
Exactly. Next one we're going to do is Claudio
Puelles.
How did
Askar Morozov knock out the freaking Zhang Mingyang? How did that happen? Like, that doesn't make sense.
It's Mingyang Zhang.
That dude, too. He's tough, too. Yeah. That was sick knockout. But.
Yeah. I didn't watch that fight, unfortunately.
No, well, it was like 2 minutes. It was bang. He was getting his ass whooped, actually. Then he got punched in the eye. Did the old Joe Piper. Was like, and the ref's like, no, you got punched. And then he just was like, and fucking knocked dude out right after getting hit. Was like, my eyes fucked up. Then he just lit. I think dude tried to come in to finish him, and then he just
up. Next fight we'll do here is Puelles versus Zayam. And I'll start this one off.
I'm going to grab a pop.
Yeah, so Puelles is a very good grappler. He's got good knee bars, and that's kind of about it. Like, I think his striking is just mediocre. He's got decent cardio. Doesn't like it hitting to the body, as we saw in the Dan Hooker fight. And he loses a lot of his fights until he gets that knee bar. And, like, that's how he wins. He has got 3 knee bars in UFC, which is awesome. Nobody else can say that. I'll tell you that. And his wrestling isn't all that good, so it's hard to get the fight to the mat. So he's gonna have to scramble and do some crazy stuff like a BJJ nerd, if you want to say. But Zayam is the opposite. He's a technical kickboxer, not a lot of power in his hands. He does have some wrestling and grappling he can use, but he doesn't really do it too much, and he shouldn't do it in this fight. So striker versus grappler here. I'm going with the striker. Shocker here. I think Puelles is just basically a knee bar or a leg lock or bust kind of fighter. I don't really value him too much or rate him too high. Not to say that I rate Zayam high. I just think he's just a better MMA fighter, and I think he can keep the fight on the feet. I don't think Puelles can get this fight to the mat, and unless it's some kind of crazy like roll and like get the leg and like do one of those crazy Ryan Hall kind of things. So give me Zayam to win. I probably by decision again, but we're in elevation. I said I want to say it once, but round 3 or decision. I'm gonna say that now because if I'm gonna do any decision bet, round 3 or decision. So I'm gonna go with Zayam. I'm not super confident because Puelles is always gonna be live for that stupid submission. So I think Zayam should win this fight, like probably 7.5 out of 8 times. No, wait, 7.5 out of 10 times. I can't even talk today. Just go, Cody.
Sheesh.
I know. Once you leave, it just goes.
Dude, I can do a video by myself. I've done live videos by myself, but then like when we're talking, this is real stuff. Like have anybody on. If somebody leaves for some reason, it just gets weird for a second. You just start talking. You're like, what am I? How did I even get here? What am I doing? It's weird. But when you're here, man, it's very easy. Well, so this fight is it's going to be good. Claudio Puelles, he hasn't fought in a year and a half, so maybe he's got his courage up and he's got his striking up. He doesn't really have the worst striking. Like he's southpaw striker and he can throw a quick straight left right down the pipe and he's got a quick left head kick, but he doesn't seem like confident in it. He doesn't really trust it. Like even against Grutzmacher, like he landed a couple big head kicks on him that were fast, but he just wants to grapple the whole time. And he's got okay wrestling, decent timing sometimes early in the fight, and then he's got good jiu-jitsu. He's got 3 knee bar wins out of his last 5 fights, so that's pretty good. But he usually slows down after like a round and a half, and then if he can't get the takedowns, But that was Dan Hooker striking with him, beating the shit out of him too. So not everybody's going to be able to do that. But he is fighting another 6'1" freaking kickboxer in Faraz Ziam, and he's been looking better. His ground game's been a little suspect over time. You know, like Terrence McKinney took him down and gooned him and was just able to get that like weird rear naked choke. But other than that, he's looked pretty good. Like if you go watch his win over Michael Figlock, and I'm actually pretty high on Michael Figlock. Like he's tough, man. The dude's well rounded. He's got good striking, good cardio. And good jiu-jitsu too. And Faraz went to the ground with him, and he actually put Faraz in tried a couple of knee bars on him. He was able to get out of it. I don't know if, Big Block's knee bars is as good as Claudio Pujelas, but he was able to get out of that. And then on the feet, man, his kickboxing's good. He doesn't throw a lot, but he picks his shots well, man. He's accurate and he hits hard and he hits good leg kicks, but he can be a little low output. 5 of his last 6 wins are by decision. He did have some finishes before he got to the UFC, but he had some step up in competitions, fought some pretty durable people. But yeah, man, I like Ziam here. I'm going to say the first round could get iffy. Pujelas may be able to sneak in a takedown, but what I like though is Ziam's like 3 inches taller with 3 inches of reach, and that's going to help when just some dude to be the bigger guy when both you guys aren't that great at wrestling. Like they're decent at wrestling, you know what I mean? But like when you're the bigger guy, it's going to be harder for a dude that ain't as technical at wrestling to just grab you and pull you to the ground. You know what I mean? But if like that smaller dude's more technical, he's going to grab you and technically take you to the ground. But if he's just another dude trying to kind of muscle you down, I don't see it happening. And I see Faraz surviving on the ground and then taking over in that second and third round. He may be able to get a finish in there because like if it gets to the point where Pujelas, like he did with Hooker, couldn't get to the fight to the ground and then didn't want to get hit. He started getting kicked in the body and stuff and basically just quit. So I think that could happen too. So give me Ziam, but I didn't put no bets on this fight, but I do like Ziam here.
Yeah. I'm kind of like halfway. Like
I know you're a Pujelas guy. You've been high on Pujelas.
No, I learned my lesson. I'm off him.
Okay.
I don't rate him high anymore.
Well, here's your striker versus grappler, and you can
I said Ziam.
That has a little bit of grappling too. So
we got Johnny News in the house. What's up, Johnny News? With a $10 donation, we always appreciate that, Johnny. You said Aguilar, Mendonça. How do you see that play out? Well, we'll get up there, Johnny. Just stick around. We got one more fight before that, which will be quick. It'll be a quick one because we broke this down already twice in our lifetimes.
Yeah. My biggest thing is I wouldn't bet.
Yeah.
The Aguilar Mendoza.
I agree.
Tough.
I think
it'll
it's
be
another
fun
show.
To watch.
It's a show me fight for both guys, personally.
Yeah. It'll be fun to watch though.
Yeah. That Askar Murozov isn't terrible. He just lies about his record. There you go. Yeah.
He just gets beaten, lies.
This is Pujelas' third fight in Mexico City. Lost one, won one in that order. Okay. So lost is coming up. Love it.
He's used to that altitude. Who'd he beat? Jordan Levitt up there? So no, he's beat Levitt, Grutzmacher, Clay Guida, and then he beat the one Brazilian dude that was terrible. What was that guy's
Marcos?
name? Yeah, that dude. That dude's terrible fighter. Is like Anderson Silva's coach or something.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
And they both gassed in that one, so I'd imagine it was that one.
I'm not going to go too crazy in that. Let's see. Does anybody know the bet MGM line for Pujelas by Nibar? Because that's probably a bet you should throw like a little bit of money down if you can get it.
Yeah, personally. 3 out of 5 of his last wins, and
I remember the
lowest level.
Remember the last time, Cody, you were like, Holland by Darce choke is probably a good bet.
Plus 3,000 on Brady's show.
Should have done it. I didn't even do it. I should have done it.
Who's winning that show this year so far?
I have no idea, to be honest. I'm going to be on it this week, though. My second time. So
whoever wins gets that asterisk.
I'm going to bring it home. I'm going to bring it home and defend your units.
Bring it home for the boys, because I should have a shiny belt somewhere.
No. Well, maybe it's coming in the mail. Maybe it got lost.
Next year. I'll be in it next year. This new work schedule is killing everything, bro. I've had to turn down being in Brady's, that contest, defend the title, and then Clint asked me to be on his show from Die Hard MMA. Couldn't do it because of Monday nights, man. It sucks.
Yeah. Real Fight Picks, what's up, man? So I'm late. I'm calling myself before you do. Please forgive me. I wouldn't mind as much if the show was on Cody's channel. Jeez.
I feel you, Real Fight Picks. That's my boy. Shout out Real Fight Picks.
Wow. Tyler, it's not out for me yet here on MGM. Maybe other states have it.
I wonder what the line. That's a good point, Tyler. I wonder what the line would be on that, man.
Puelas got embarrassed last time. He'll be motivated for a win. And Ziam is up and down to me. He's looking better though. He's looking better.
Yeah.
Ziam should win, but Puelas is too live for me to bet. I think that
that's why I end up staying away. Yeah, because like I got Ziam winning, but man, just like you guys are talking about, dude, I could definitely see Puelas.
Well, Tyler's saying so far I'm winning Brady Show by a landslide. There you go.
Asterisks.
There you go. I was on like maybe the first or second show of the year, and this will be my second one coming up. So I have no idea what the standings are.
Yeah,
I know I'm not winning. I'll tell you that. It's fun.
It's a fun show. It's a good show. Brady. Shout out Brady, Wheezy, all them. Yep. Shout out Lou Betcha, free Lou Betcha. Get him back on Twitter, man.
Get him on Twitter. Come on, man. Come on.
I don't know what happened. I didn't see the joke or whatever. I don't know what happened, but dude, I've seen a lot of. Bro, I've seen some weird sex stuff on there come up my feed, and them people ain't getting thrown off. Why the hell ain't Lou?
Fair enough.
Lou asshole, Lou Sasol still on.
You know why? Because probably they're making money for Twitter. That's why.
Something.
Let's see. Tyler says he's up 23 units. Dang.
Nice.
It's February.
Nice.
Nicely done, man. Next fight we got is going to be Charez versus Lacerda, and I believe it's you, Cody, if you want to make this short and sweet.
Yeah, fucking trilogy or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, dude. Lacerda, whatever, dude, changes his name. Probably changes his name in his record like Morozov. You know what I mean? He's probably got a bunch of more losses under his other name, De Silva or whatever. But because you know what I mean? How do you just change your name? But whatever. He's dangerous. He throws crazy spinning stuff. Super dangerous, decent wrestling, but he's not going to do nothing with the jiu-jitsu. Like he took Figueiredo's older brother to the ground and then got choked out. So I don't think he's really dangerous on the ground. Dangerous on the feet is spinning shit. You've seen what he hit Vergara with, and he's got good punches and stuff. But he hurts people. He's like Matthew Semmelsberger with way less gas because he hurts people in almost every fight he's in. But he doesn't do it enough to finish them, and then he gasses out, and then he gets his ass whooped because he hurt Altamirano, he hurt Vergara. I know I can't think of his other losing fights, but he's hurt like everybody he's fought almost, you know. But he just can't finish them. And Charez, dude, is tough as shit. If you go watch him fight even Elliot Marshall on the Contender Series.
Did he hurt Jeff Molina?
I
can't remember. I didn't watch that fight recently.
No, what he might have hurt him on the feet. I know he took him down, took his back in the first round, like had him in some bad spots, and then gassed out.
Yeah.
But he might have hurt him standing up too. But yeah, man, Charez is super tough. He's got good cardio. He's gone. I think he got choked out in the 5th round against Aguilar. And when they fought, that's what I'm saying. That Mendoza fight is so tough to call anybody high on Mendoza because like Aguilar is going to be dangerous the whole fight. He's got good cardio, so it makes it tough.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in this fight, dude, I'm going to take Charez, and I'm going to say that Charez finishes, and I'm going to say he probably finishes him by sub, either just because Lacerda shoots in, takes a bad shot, gives up basically, or Charez hits him with the club and sub. But it's going to be crazy until then, and I like the under 1.5. I definitely like the under 2.5. That's probably minus 42,000. But yeah, man. In altitude, give me that under 1.5. Dude, Lacerda ain't gonna have more than Lacerda.
Where does Lacerda fight?
Shout out Brady.
Lacerda. I think of Lacerda Cherry.
He's Charez is actually in Tijuana sea level, and then Charez is a shoot the box, so he's 2,200 feet. Giving them a bad name. If I was Charlie Olives, I'd be like, bro, you can.
Either way, so both guys are going to gas. The under 1.5 looks good. Something to think about.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm on the same page too. I think Charez gets this one done again, whether it's by knockout or submission, probably late first, early second. The 7,000 feet. I'm going to say this in every fight. Fuck it. The 7,000 feet elevation is going to play a huge part in Lacerda, more so than in any one of his other fights. And this guy is 1 round or bust. So he's probably got what, 3.5 minutes this time. And he's going to gas out. And I think Charez is durable enough. He can survive that 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes, and then get a pretty simple finish after that because Lacerda has nothing. So,
and not only that, but Charez could actually just finish Lacerda in the first 2 minutes based off his finishing ability too. You know what I mean? He doesn't even have to wait for Lacerda to get tired because Charez hits hard. You seen him dropping Tiara. You seen him hurting him. I'm telling you, on the Contender Series, I believe it's Clayton Carpenter, maybe it's Clayton Carpenter. And dude, Clayton Carpenter's good. That kid's going to be a beast. He's young, and he was beating the shit out of him until Clayton Carpenter kept getting him to the ground. So, and I don't think Lacerdo's just going to keep doing that. Like Charas is dangerous everywhere, and he goes for the finish, comes out with them bullets and shit. I like his little walkout. So
yeah. So give me Charas. I'll say by submission as well, probably late first round. I do think the under is a pretty good bet. I'm surprised it's only minus 200. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I thought it'd be like minus 250, 300 range because. Lacerda doesn't go over 1.5. I think it's only happened like once in his career.
Against Vergara, which was freaking ridiculous.
Well, the only reason why is because Vergara needed to get his freaking head back straight because he got freaking rocked in the first and he's running around.
I had Vergara in the under in that. So, like, I ended up winning on the Vergara in a parlay bet, but then the under didn't hit. But that was fine.
Let's see. Tyler got the Jillian Robertson round 2 bet. I like that's a good one. Tyler got the good Patreon. Of course, he's got the good Patreon. Check it out, guys.
I would have been hitting on Jacker Manson by decision. I've been killing
it. Kiwi Brew sent you something on Discord, Cody.
Let's go Kiwi.
There you go.
My dude, he just picked up a shirt too.
Nice. How the F is Lacerda in the UFC? Has got to be the first to go 5-5 in the UFC.
We should, man. When are we gonna put out our logo? We should at least put it out. You should show them the shirt.
Should we do it? Oh, well. Talk to the doc. It's supposed to be soon, so maybe next week.
Okay.
On a crappy card. Maybe that'll help the crappy card that we'll break down.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Lacerda is the most entertaining losing fighter in the UFC. Agreed. Robert said, I tailed you, Cody, in the under Vergara fight. That should have hit, unfortunately, but it didn't. Next one we will go up to is Jesus Aguilar versus Mateus Mendonça. I'll start this since Cody is not back. Let me get to my notes here. So Aguilar, I mean, he's a good grappler. He's got a good guillotine. He does have decent submissions as well, but he's got very good guillotine. Striking isn't the greatest. He's got like T-Rex arms, so he's kind of a shorter guy. He does have power. We've seen in the Shannon Ross fight, got knocked out pretty quickly in that fight. But he's not super technical. He's got pretty decent wrestling, pretty good cardio, and he's durable too. Mendonça, very good striking, quick hands, good power, good grappling. He likes to push forward, but he can be hittable when he pushes forward, and he's dangerous, but he's moving down to flyweight. This is his second fight. In the first fight, he did good in the first round, I believe. I think then he got finished in the second, if I remember correctly, and he was trying to go for that stupid knee bar. Oh, it was the first round, late first. So, elevation again, I'll say it. I just don't trust Mendonça in this fight. I do trust Jesus Aguilar's durability and cardio more so. And if he can survive the first round, I think Jesus can get this one done either by a finish or a decision. It's not going to be a pretty fight, though, and I'm not super confident. But I do think Aguilar can get the wrestling going. I think he can just basically win the cardio race here, if you want to say. It's going to be a stupid fight, but both guys, I mean, they can be live for a finish. Maybe Mendonça shoots a sloppy takedown later in the fight, and maybe Aguilar gets a guillotine. He's got a lot of guillotines on his record. So give me Aguilar to win, and I'm going to say by submission, and I'm going to say in the second round. I think he gets it done. I'm not touching this fight, though, any possible way whatsoever, because this is a show me fight for both guys, and I want to see who comes out the victor.
Yeah, this is like I said, this is another fight I would just stay away from because hard telling what's going to happen here. Like watching tape, size advantage, all that stuff. I like Mendonça. Like the thing that where you watch tape, the only thing you watch tape get something good from is when he fought Basharat. Because even in a loss, like I'm pretty sure that was short notice too, up a weight class.
Yeah.
He didn't look bad like in a loss. Like he had good takedown defense against Basharat. Like, and he was trying to take down Basharat a lot, which kind of gassed him out. But showed pretty good takedown defense against Basharat, was coming forward. Like he actually like didn't have a bad fight compared to some people that's fought Basharat. Then he goes down and like you said, goes down to 125, fights a really big Nate Maness, who's hard to take down and stuff. And he kept trying to take him down and then just, went for the knee bars, kept taking damage there. But Nate Maness is a way different fighter than Jesus Aguilar. But Jesus is dangerous too. Like he's a little like fucking fire hydrant. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a neck. He's just a little, well, Tatsuro found something, but like he's tough. Decent wrestling, like on the Contender Series, like you seen him trying to take down that Harrison dude, and he kept throwing himself on his own head and stuff like that. And that dude would get on top and control him. But then Aguilar just keeps going, dude. He's like a little pit bull and just keeps going. And then eventually in the third round, when that dude slowed down and he got on top, he was able to go finish the guy. So that's why I stay away from this fight, because I like Mendoza. The only reason I picked him is because I like his striking. If he's able to just keep this fight standing all 3 rounds, it's going to make it look easy, because he's got a 9-inch reach and
agreed,
couple inches taller, and he's going to have the better striking out of Shudo box, you know? So if he's smart enough to keep this stand, you know, use the wrestling, keep standing, just piece up Aguilar, maybe he even gets a finish or something. But because you've seen on the Contender Series, knock that dude out with the hook. So I'm going to take Mendoza. I think he's just a better, well-rounded fighter. But like, if he goes out there and goes hard and tries to finish Aguilar for the first round and a half and slows down, Aguilar is going to finish him. So I'd stay away from this fight. I don't even know about the over-unders. I don't know about the winner. Like, this should be a pick 'em. Like when I started tape, I swear Mendoza was like, it was like a pick 'em. Right. And then I went, maybe he was like -120. Then I did tape and I was like, I actually like him. I'm happy as hell. Because then I go look and he was like -160. I'm like, nah, I just stay away.
Yeah. Then more money came in on Aguilar again.
Yeah. Now it's going back down, because who knows, dude? Who knows? Yeah. I mean, I guess if you get big dog price on either of these guys, take it. But I would tell you this. If you want to play Aguilar, if you like that side, try something in the 3rd round sub with the 3rd round sub. Because like that's when Mendoza can get, you know, start slowing down, and Aguilar's got good cardio and he's a dog. So
you can do on like FanDuel, you can do like 2nd or 3rd round sub props. Like that's the only book you can do like either like 1st or 2nd round or 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah,
because like DraftKings only does 1st and 2nd and then 3rd or decision. It's stupid.
Okay. On Caesars, I can do 3rd round submission.
Yeah, I can just do 1 round, but I can't do like that 2nd and 3rd round like prop. That's weird. I like that 2nd and 3rd, because a lot of fights, like, you know, it'll go 1 round, but like after that it's dicey, and you're like, I like the 2nd or 3rd round sub or 2nd or 3rd round knockout, but the first round's going to be durable. Let's see what everyone else thinks. We got Cody in the house. What's up, Cody Dank? Yo,
what up, Cody?
What's up, my boys? Let's get this money. Let's get it. Appreciate you coming out, bro. If he makes weight, no problem. I like Mendoza. He went against to killers in the first 2 fights. Yep, he did. He fought the better competition for sure. Well, Tatsuro, I like Tatsuro a lot. I think he's gonna be freaking amazing. But
yep,
Aguilar knocked out the GOAT, Shannon Ross. His title
Johnny
run starts.
Still ain't.
I know. I'm crazy. I can't even talk right.
Still mad.
This fight is a pick'em, but I'm on the Aguilar side. There you go.
What up, yippee?
Mendoza last fight made me want to fade him forever. That was awful. I hate more than anything.
Bad fight IQ.
More than anything. Not even that. When they keep going for knee bars and they get knocked out trying to go for knee bars on the ground. It's happened like 5 times. Like within the last couple years, and it's awful. Like Amanda Hebus. Like I'll never pick her and or bet her again just because of that. Sorry, it was bad.
Yeah,
it was awful. Never do it again.
Never.
F Jesus for what he did to my boy Shannon Ross, the GOAT. Smash that like button, everyone. Yep. Definitely, we got 50 people up in this, so hit that like button if you already didn't. And Flavio, our guy, what's up, boys? Appreciate you coming out, man. Let's talk some fights. All right, next one here. We'll get to it. Shoot. Christian Quinones versus Raoni Barcelos. Who do you like?
So this is going to be another good fight. You got an up-and-coming kid versus, you know, a seasoned fighter. How did you, when we were in Nashville, how did you score that Barcelos?
Oh, I thought Barcelos won.
I thought he did too. You see me, I was sitting right next to
I had a Kyler Phillips bet, and I thought he won.
Did you see? I was sitting right next to Kyler Phillips' father-in-law. So it's like, and dude, we were both like, oh shit, man.
I know,
because like Kyler looked good in the first, but I think like Barcelos still has it, man. Like he's got good boxing, he's got good forward pressure, he's got good striking defense, he's got good wrestling, he's got excellent scramble, especially if somebody tries to take him down. That's not gonna happen here. And then he's got excellent jiu-jitsu. Quinones, man, he's got good striking. You know what I mean? He's got really good movement, really good striking, and he's super fast and he's accurate with his hands. Like even in his last fight and his loss, he had Mr. Perfect. What's that dude's name?
Perfect.
Yeah, the Asian dude.
Oh, Kang? Not Kang.
Yeah, Kang.
Oh, Kang.
Right?
Okay.
Tong Yo Kang.
Yeah.
So he had him hurt, and then he came in to get the finish, and he just got cracked a couple times, you know, got hurt bad himself, then taken down almost. Well, he got dropped and then got back up and got taken right back down and then got choked out. So that didn't look good. I'm going to chalk that up to him getting hurt. But it was still, you know, he was looking good before that. And Kang's tough, dude. He's durable, and he had him hurt right off the bat. Watched his his Contender Series fight where he fought the other Chinese dude, and that dude's actually really good too, man. And that was a really good fight. And that dude will probably make his way back to the UFC. That dude that he beat there, but that was actually a pretty good fight. But in this fight, I'm gonna pick Barcelos because see, like Quinones is gonna be moving around, throwing some fast hands and all that. But Barcelos has really good head movement, and he's gonna be forward pressuring him the whole time, right? Forward pressure. And then by the second round, when Quinones, just like he did in the Contender Series fight, ain't moving around as much, you know what I mean? He's ate some leg kicks, different stuff, and they just start scrapping. That's where I'm gonna favor Barcelos a lot. And then if Barcelos wants to go to the grappling, man, I think he could have a huge advantage there too if he wants to actually just shoot some takedowns and use some jiu-jitsu. So I've been high on Hani forever. I was so high on this dude years and years ago when he was knocking out like Kurt Hollabaugh and people like that, man. I really thought because he's just so well-rounded. He had that bad knockout to Umar. Yeah, I'm taking Barcelos here, man. I don't think that Quinones knocks him out. I don't think Quinones beats him over 3. Like Quinones really, to me, good leg kicks and really good accurate boxing. I feel like he slows down a little bit after that first round. I think that once he gets to Barcelos' speed, Barcelos is going to start taking over and bust that ass. So Barcelos, they're both right around sea level. So give me Barcelos, man. I thought he beat Kyler Phillips, you know.
I thought he did too. I was like, ugh.
I felt I was going to be, yeah.
I think this is going to be a fun fight. And I do think it's going to be a close one too. But I'm going to go on the Barcelos side as well. I'm not going to bet it or anything because I just don't fully trust Barcelos in the first round and a half. Because Quinones, you know, he can land that shot and knock him out. We've seen Barcelos get knocked out by Umar. I know it's Umar, but I mean, Quinones has power, but can Barcelos, you know, survive and weather the storm of Quinones? Because he's a crazy fighter. He's not very, I mean, he pushes forward. He wants to knock you out in the first round. And if he doesn't care if he gets hit, as you saw against Kang. He got hit a couple times and he dropped, and that was a knockout there eventually. So Barcelos is the more technical fighter. He's a more technical striker. I think he's a better wrestler, better grappler as well. So you got to go. The only thing that sucks with Barcelos is because he's old. He's 36 years old compared to a 27-year-old. So 10 years difference or close to it. So I'm just gonna lean on the experience and the more like technical fighter. And the age does worry me a bit. But you have to don't look at the loss record with Barcelos. Like we just talked about it. Kyler Phillips, he's a good fighter.
He's a way better version of Quinones.
He has wrestling too. Yeah, and he probably beat Phillips. Let's be honest. Umar's going to be a champion. Victor Henry, that was a crazy Victor Henry. There's one. Victor Henry had a fight of his life. Yeah. And now he sucks.
But all these guys beat Quinones too, though. Kyler Phillips. Yeah. What would the line on Kyler Phillips versus Quinones?
Oh, it'd be minus 400 more or more.
Yeah. And because he hits hard and he's got good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu, all that, which Quinones ain't bad, but and if you're getting stung and finished by Kang, Barcelos hits way harder than Kang, dude. Way harder than Kang.
Yeah. And then the Timur fight, that was a good fight. I kind of thought he won that fight too. So it was very close.
Dude, then he beat Said Nurmagomedov recently. He's a good. And he's good with this kind of style unless it's Umar.
Yep. Yeah, and then like we said, the last fight against Kyler Phillips, that just kind of put me over the edge. Put me over the edge. He still has it, like you said. So give me Barcelos. I'm not gonna bet it though, right. But I think he gets this one done.
I was close. I was wanting to, but I'm find me some different spots. But I do like him here because I just don't think Quinones knocks him out. But Quinones,
he's at minus 192 right now. Money's coming in on him a little bit.
Yeah,
because he was minus 160. 170 range at for when I first looked at him. I'm like, ugh. If it was minus 130 though, 140, I may do it. But we'll see what everyone else says here. Bookie Man said, I'm sure these gentlemen spend time on this. Come on, 50 people in here with 10. We only got 10 likes.
That's wild, man.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna look right now to see if that's true. We need at least 25 guys. Come on.
10 likes.
That's
don't even like us, Johnny. What are we even doing this for, man?
I don't want to talk if that's the case. Let me see. Oh, we got 37. All right.
But I hadn't refreshed it up yet. Jeez. I almost thought it quits.
I was like, sheesh.
Rip my cord out the wall. Like, they don't even like us, man.
I mean, they might not like our picks, but our entertainment factor is like top notch.
It's top notch.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Bookie Man. Looking out for us. I've got Hione in this one, depending on how he looks and given his age, this may be the last time I run with him. True. We can see where he goes next if he wins. Carlos said Barcelos is washed. My dog of the card. Oh,
they said that about Bobby Knuckles, man. Come on, man.
My dog of the card is Christian Effin Quinones. There you go.
All right, there's CJ's dog of the card.
I think it's first round or he's not gonna win. That's just me. If the fight stays staying, would Quinones win? Fight stays
standing.
Standing. Oh, okay. Stay standing. I don't think so.
It's not a given.
It's not a given.
Like Barcelos has good striking, man. He was hurting. Yeah. He was hurting Kyler. He's got good leg kicks. That's what how he beat Saeed Nurmagomedov was with them power leg kicks because Saeed's heavy on his leg moving, and he just kept beating his leg up, and that's exactly how Quinones fights. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fights just like that. He's a boxer. He's heavy on his lead leg, and Barcelos can just step back, hit him with them, dude, Barcelos 5-time Brazilian national wrestling. He's got some of the best wrestling that I've seen from a Brazilian. I think that he can get Quinones down, man, and do some work.
He just doesn't use it that often. He used it against Kyler in rounds 2 and 3, which is like I said, I think
Kyler's got good wrestling, dude. He's got good wrestling and jiu-jitsu
and grappling.
Like he landed a couple takedowns on Song Yadong, which ain't easy. Got some control time. So
yeah, that was actually one of the better fights in Nashville. Kyler Durden and Hadley, though.
That was the
best fight of the night. It was awesome. That was crazy.
Shout out Cody Durden, dude. He puts on a show, man. Win or lose, dude puts on a show. You know,
I thought he was done.
Oh, when he was in that arm bar and stuff. Yeah, he was in it for like a minute, and we were 5 rows back watching.
I know. I'm like looking up. Man. I got the thing. I'm like, there's no way. He's done. He's locked in.
Durden. I like it.
I'm gonna say Baltiz. What's up, man? Mendoza and Dos Santos will have Charlie Olives in their corner. Well, that's a bump. I gotta
attribute. It's an attribute.
It is.
So will Lacerda though. So it's tough.
Yeah. Willie though? Is he?
I mean, you can't. Yeah, he fights out of Shudo box.
Does he? He's like the worst of the worst. He's like the Shane Young of the.
He's just a Shudo box guy that don't have durability or heart, but he's got the style. He throws the crazy kicks and knees, and he fights with the aggression. He just don't have the freaking willpower to back it up like Dos Santos and freaking Daniel Santos. Oh, the Santos. It's basically just all them Santos they got over there.
Hione, never know how he's gonna look. I mean, I could see that, but he's fighting the better competition though. So I picked Whittaker. What are you talking about, bro?
No, I was just saying people was saying Whittaker was washed. Come at me like that, CJ.
Come on, UFC Carlos. We're all love CJ, here.
UFC picks.
We're all love.
Flavio's got to win though. I do.
Flavio says otherwise. He's got Quinones. Dude has a deadly jab, can keep the distance. Barcelo is a dog though. Just don't trust the chin. Question is, will age elevation be a factor like Quinones, but staying away?
The thing is, like with
Barcelos is durable. He just got knocked out against Umar,
and that was with the weirdest like stepping knee punch. Like,
yes, it was a crazy good combo.
But other than that, he's never been chinned. Even against Kyler, he took some. Well, he did get hurt in the first round against Kyler, but recovered. I'm sure he's been hurt in a couple fights, but I need to see a couple of knockouts. 2-3 knockouts for a guy like dudes. But Quinones does punch hard, and he's accurate as shit. So I stayed away from it, but I do like Barcelos.
This is funny. I'm burping before
You ain't lying.
Barcelos was in the same middle school classroom as Francisco Trinaldo. He's ancient. He's not that ancient. Lacerda too. Okay.
He's been a freaking black belt for 17 years. I think he chokes this kid out. I think he gets it to the ground, chokes this kid out.
Yeah.
Like if Kang can do it, dude, Honey Barcela's way better than Kang.
True. I mean, at his age, you never know how he holds up with the weight cut and chin. That's true.
Did we check out the elevation for these boys?
I think you did. You
They're
said
both sea level.
Sea level.
How is one 7 foot and one sea level?
It's basically sea level.
7 foot sea level. That's goddamn little cliff. You jump.
I mean, if you're not over like 500, don't even list it.
So what places are higher than Mexico City at 7,000 feet? What do you like, the Himalayas or something? Because like Mount Everest.
I mean, there's maybe some places in Colorado, but not too much. Because like I said, I went to Colorado and the place that we stayed was about 7,000 feet. What's Salt Lake City? Because I know that was elevation.
Denver's 5,200. Which is pretty much close enough. They're all probably about that. But damn, man, that's pretty high up there. 7,300.
Carlos said he loves you, Cody. So
I love you too, Carlos. You're my boy.
We got Derek Izzy in the house. Our boy. What's up, Derek? Sorry I'm late. This racquetball league night. What's up? Let's make some money. Derek? Hope you won, Derek.
Yeah. Yep. I hope you did, man. We finally been getting back in Patreon after them 2 bad weeks. Everybody said I didn't know how to pick fights. I thought I didn't know how to pick fights. I don't think I know how to do this no more.
Hey, happens to the best. Happens to the best.
Obviously.
You can't win them all. But just win a lot and you're good.
Yeah, that's the key.
Quinones gets the W. I don't hate it.
I don't mind people taking dog shots.
I don't. Yeah,
I don't. But
Salt
Lake City
don't think he wins. But Brandon said Salt Lake City is only 4,300. Okay.
Remember when people was dying up there?
Oh, Johnny News said Chile.
Chile is higher. Okay.
Chile is higher. Okay, that's crazy. Good thing. I hope they don't go there. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, dude, they went to Peru or something. Mike Perry went and fought in like Peru. I think he fought like Vicente Luque or something down there back in the day. They went somewhere like that.
That's crazy. All right, boys and girls, we are at the main card. So we got about 56 people. So hit that like button if you did not, for please and thank you. And we are at
almost a ladder challenge coming up. 5 fights and then ladder challenge.
Manuel Torres versus Chris Duncan. I think it's my turn. I am all over Torres right here. He is an amazing striker. He's got crazy power in his hands, good elbows, good kicks. And he has a lot of early finishes. I know that's going to be the one little red flag. We don't know how his gas is going to look, all that good stuff. But that's the thing. We don't even know. So we don't even know if he's going to gas. Like, he's getting all these early finishes. But Chris Duncan, though, I mean, he's a good striker himself. He throws power shots. He can wrestle. Decent takedowns if he can get them. Let's put it that way. And his chin's a little questionable. Let's be honest. He's been rocked a couple times by Charlie Campbell. He's been rocked against Omar Morales.
Vyacheslav.
So I'll tell you what. I trust someone else's chin more so, and that's going to be Torres here. I think he gets this one done by knockout. I think his speed and his hands are going to be too crazy for Duncan. And Duncan's going to need to wrestle for 3 rounds to win this fight. But I don't even think that's going to happen. So Torres will find something to get a knockout here. And quick and easy. Torres, I like the under 1.5 if you want to be safe. But I think Torres gets a knockout in the first round. What do you think?
Yeah, man. This is going to be the old saying of speed kills. Yep. Because Duncan's a good fighter. Like, I picked him last time over your Anis Ashmos. What's that dude's name?
Ashmos. And he broke his hand in the first round, and he still couldn't get a takedown.
And it was still kind of close.
Right?
But, whatever. I picked Duncan in that fight because he's a well-rounded fighter, and I knew that was going to be more grappling, and he's a little bit bigger and stuff. But dude, like, his kryptonite's fucking fast hands, period. Like, he's slow. He's willing to strike with you. He doesn't move his head, and then he's slow, dude. So, like, he throws powerful leg kicks, but they're slow. Then he throws powerful punches. He's got that check hook, but he's slow. So you've seen somebody like Vyacheslav, who really don't just knock dead people. You know, he beats you up with a bunch of stuff. He knocked him out cold in like 20 seconds into the second round. In the first round, like, Duncan has pretty okay wrestling, okay jiu-jitsu, but like, he wasn't even really able to take Vyacheslav down and just like hold him down and control him. Like, excuse me, I chugged all that coke. Like freaking Diakase and whoever else, somebody else held him down too a lot. But yeah, man, in this fight, dude, it's just he's gonna be too slow. And fucking Torres is a beast, dude. Like his hands are fast as shit. He's got KO power in both hooks. Then he's got a sick right uppercut that puts people to sleep. And then what was that fucking elbow he hit Moto with? I don't. If you want 10-6 or 12-6 elbows to be illegal, that fucking elbow he hit him with should be fucking illegal. Yeah. Because what the fuck, dude? Like he literally hit him with that. And Mota flies 4 feet, dude, just fucking dead. I've never really seen
it was insane.
Out cold, elbow, step in. So he's just dangerous, dude. There is the factors of the gas and all that, and it could come be a factor, but
we just haven't seen it though. We haven't seen it.
Yeah, and he's got them 2 losses with some weird heel hooks, but them were a couple years ago. I gotta assume he's getting better. I don't think
Chris Duncan ain't gonna heel hook anybody here.
No, dude, honestly, it's gonna be the speed kills. Like Duncan's not a bad fighter, but like you seen, Charlie Campbell was lighting him up because he has fast hands, right? So does Torres, but Torres hits way harder. Like Torres, and he can take a shot. Like, dude, Nicholas Mota fucking cracked him with that left hook that deaded Nolan, and fucking Torres just like stepped back, wiped his nose a little bit, and fucking then hit him with that elbow. It was like, all right, you want to fucking swing hard? Let's swing hard. So, dude, I like Manuel Torres, man. I think this kid's actually going to be the truth. He showed, like, Camacho tried to take him down in their fight. He showed good takedown defense. He's huge. He's big. I can't like they say Manuel Torres is 5'10". Like I think in Duncan's 5'10". Like I think Torres is going to be a little bigger.
I think he will be too.
He's got an inch and a half to reach. So yeah, man, I think he hits him with that uppercut and puts him out. Dude, Charlie fucking Campbell was smoking him with them uppercuts, dude. And I think Torres puts him out with them. I think Torres is better than Charlie Campbell. Just hits harder. Not that Charlie Campbell's bad, but I think Torres gets this job done.
I agree.
There we go.
The performance of the night will go to Manuel El Loco Torres, a crazy video game like knockout. Potentially could, yeah.
Yeah. If that elbow put it on the game, it was beautiful. It's a forearm shiver.
Yeah, it was
fucking. Oof. That was one of the worst knockouts, dude. Period.
It was bad. We got James in the house. What's up, James? Hey, Cody, and hey, Johnny. Hey, everyone. Let's crush this card in Mexico.
Let's go. Appreciate you. I know they killed last card too. So that's awesome, James and Amy.
Duncan gonna get a hole punched in him like a donut. Agreed.
Glazed.
Let's not lie, guys. Duncan has a terrible chin and he's due to get slept soon. Torres has hella of power and is known for catching people early.
Yeah, I don't think that the UFC is flying in a dude from Scotland to fucking Mexico to this dude's hometown to fucking beat Torres. They know that Torres, they've already seen what happened to Duncan twice in the Contender Series. Like Dana White's like 8 foot away.
Dude, Omar Morales what rocked him. Yeah, and that's why he shot takedowns for the whole fight.
Yeah, and see, like Chris Duncan is he's just like a lot of other fighters. They like I said, it's not like he's bad or nothing, but he's like Omar Morales and all these middle of the road fighters. They're not really exciting. They're not nothing. Who do you think they're trying to build up? Manuel Torres or fucking Chris Duncan here? They know what happens when Duncan fights these fast hand dudes, and I think they're setting Torres up for the video game knockout, man.
Yep. What's up, Milan? He said Duncan going to sleep.
Yes, sir.
Yep, he said the KO was insane. It was nasty.
I would retire. If I was a fighter and that happened to me, dude, I'd be like, that's not happening to me again. Like, here's my fucking gloves. I'm done.
Yep.
How do I get the fuck out of here? How do I get out of this hospital? I'm never fighting again.
Donnie's the contrarian. I'm surprised Duncan is an underdog.
He's gonna. I don't know, man. If I had,
seen him, the line is getting a little out of hand. I will say, Torres is minus 185.
No,
but
he started like minus 200. No. Torres started minus 200. People bet him all the way down. I was watching it for like a week, dude, and it got down to minus 115. I'm like, dude, hey, there's no way
that's crazy.
Becoming the dog. So I went and bet it. I wish I was betting more. I laid back a little bit on this card, because wait till you see next card. Bro, that's
I might only have 5 bets.
That's one of the worst cards I fucking broke down, and it's just like I already did all the tape, and just to be like, there's not very many. You're just like, dude, terrible, man. Like weird. It's just weird. Like I'm confident in like 2 picks on the whole card of like money line fighter picks.
Yep. We got SK in here. What's up, SK? How y'all doing? Who is the underdog lock of the week? Ooh.
I don't mind the Ortega look. I'm like last week. Like sometimes it's hard to.
I would go with Luis Rodriguez, but
he's a favorite now.
Oh, I know, but he was an underdog at one point.
Ricky, I'm gonna go with fucking Ricky Tercios, man. I think he gets it done, dude. Or he has a chance for the
He has
line
a
and the underdog.
chance.
Dude, you seen him beat Argueta and beat Brady Heastan. They do the same damn thing that Hosas do, but they're probably a little better. And Hosas gasses. Brady don't gas and Argueta don't gas. And then freaking Hosas gasses. He's 19. He ain't beat no. We'll get to that fight.
We'll get to it. And then Phelan Ortega, to be honest, I don't know why he's being overlooked.
I don't mind Ortega either.
I think he's being overlooked because, one, Yair was beating him in the first fight. Two, he just got to Mexico a few days ago. And three, he's inactive and he's had multiple surgeries. So there's a lot of red flags going with him. So I totally get that.
Break it down.
Yeah, I just did. So okay. I won't say
Main
that.
Event time. No.
He's constantly improving and probably wins this fight.
Duncan, possibly. I mean, he's definitely got
it's just that chin, dude. It's that chin. You got to worry. You can't be 100% confident.
The name of the game in that one's going to be speed.
Just if you like him though, watch the line. If it gets crazier, I mean, it's already crazy. I think a little bit now. Like he's not a bad underdog pick. I'll tell you that, or a bet right now.
Duncan,
yeah, right now.
Yeah, but it's hard to bet him when you can just see in your head is him getting his head bounced off the canvas. Like it's
maybe the under is better.
Because I just don't. I don't know. I mean, we've seen it twice.
Duncan's about to show us his best Shannon Ross impression.
Yeah,
I agree. That Lemos Dern fight was crazy. I thought it was super close.
It was a good fight.
I do agree with the call, but it was closer than I thought it was going to be. And I was ranting and raving. I'm like, guys, do not overthink this. Lemos is going to win hands down. And I'm like, oh shit.
I thought it. Yeah, she should have won. Or it could have been a draw. I don't know.
Who do you think won?
The most. I thought she should have got a 10-8 period in the second. And then the
first. For sure.
Close, though. Like Dern got the takedown in the first round.
The second round, I thought that there was a night and day. Yeah. But the first round was close, and I thought Dern won the third.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I was telling my girl, I'm like, this could be a draw right here.
It was
going to be Lemos winning like 28-27.
I thought it was going to go to split, and then one judge was going to give it to Dern.
Or 29,
at least 29-28.
29-27. Something weird, because that should have been a 10-8. Dude, she beat the shit out of her in the second round. She almost her a couple times. So yeah.
Yep. Man, shoulder injuries, they don't play. You're never the same. I have Yair pretty heavy. I agree, Flavio. You and me. 30-26 Lemos, maybe if y'all weren't focused on Dern's giant ass, you see it clear.
Clapping. Oh yeah.
That's funny. People laughed at my Dern Lemos draw bet. Damn, I wanted that. Yeah, you were freaking close, dude.
That was close, man.
It could have been warranted.
That was really close.
It was warranted for a draw. So
I wouldn't argue.
Next one's gonna be Yasmin Howergy versus Sam Hughes. Who do you like?
I like Howergy. People can laugh, dude, but just watching tape on this girl, watching her fight, like how tough she is. She's only 23 years old, I think, still 24,
24. Yeah, she's young.
I think that this girl's gonna be a champion, dude. I swear to God, I think she's gonna be a champion. I think she be one of the girls that could go up to like 25 later on in her career, because she's big, dude, for fucking 115. She's tough as shit. Her boxing's phenomenal leg kicks. Good defensive and offensive grappling. You've seen against Lasman Lucindo, them two girls are gonna fight for a title in a couple years. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like seeing when like two young dudes, like even when like early in the career when Uriah Faber fought Dominic Cruz and he finished Dominic Cruz right at the end of the fucking round, and then they're going to fight again later in a big fight. George St. Pierre and Matt Hughes, same thing. When they fought the first time, Matt Hughes hits him with the armbar like at the end of the first round, but you knew eventually like they were going to fight again. And I feel like that's what's going to happen with Lucindo and fucking Howergy, because they're both crazy, dude. But I don't see where and I like fucking Jesus. Johnny over here has got my thing. What the hell is her? I like Sam Hughes, but she's just not great anywhere. She's got good cardio. She's usually the bigger girl. She can take some shots and then wear on girls. And then in the third, middle of the second, third, like against like Nunes and stuff like that, she can start taking over. But when she fights really good girls, like even medium good girls that have good defensive grappling and decent cardio, like a Pereira Rodriguez, she gets beat. You know, she's got a kind of cardio. Howard Gee's got great cardio. If you watch that fight with Lucindo, dude, them girls, that was one of the best fights I've seen in a long time for females. I watched it a couple times, but I don't see where Hughes wins. I actually think that Howard Gee can knock her out here because she hits so hard, and Hughes is a slow striker, and she's not good at striking, and she's not really good at grappling. So I don't know if she can go 3 hard rounds with the Yasmin. Yasmin's got 10 wins and 7 knockouts, and I actually think that she could knock out Sam Hughes. Like I take my knockout over Sam Hughes. She's another speed kills thing, and if Sam Hughes can't get this fight to the ground, I can see her taking huge shots. Like she was rocking Lucindo. Lucindo was rocking her a little bit. She just took Gomez for granted. Like I think if she fought her again, used distance, and actually fought her right, she would beat up Gomez. So, but give me Howard Gee. But you know the line's crazy.
Yeah, I'm on the Howard Gee side as well. I fade Sam Hughes every freaking fight, dude. I swear, I think I bet against her in every fight. Maybe not the Elise Reed fight, but every other fight I faded her. And Yasmin's definitely going to be the better striker. I think she can actually get a knockout here. I know Sam Hughes is super tough, but she's never fought anybody as quality of a striker with power in her hands. The only thing that worries me just ever so slightly is Yasmin just gets rocked all of a sudden, and she just drops, and like she gets, and I'm just like, dang it, will that happen in this fight? I don't know, but it can, because we've seen it twice in her fights against Lucindo. Actually, no, 3 times. No, she didn't get rocked. Well, she got rocked, but she didn't drop.
Nunes,
and then
but them girls
Gomes.
Can both bang. Them girls both bang.
But and then Lucindo, she was taking some very good shots, but she didn't drop, like fall down or not get knocked down. But she was taking some shots.
Yeah.
I know those are different people in general from Sam Hughes. Sam Hughes is going to wrestle, but it's a little worrisome. And it does have good cardio, and she is durable. So I'm going to go with Yasmin, like I said, by decision or 3rd round decision, because I do think she can get that knockout later in the fight and just touch up Sam Hughes. She's very hittable on the feet, super hittable if she doesn't get those takedowns. So I just don't want to play that line at minus 500. If it was like minus 300, I would maybe, but not minus 500. I can't do it. Cody, do you have her in a bet?
No, I'm
okay.
I'm out of the women's MMA game for a little bit, but there is one they're coming up that I want to bet really, really bad. I don't know.
It's not next card though.
No, it's a couple cards. I just seen them drop a line, but it's like, should I bet a girls fight? You know what I'm saying? Sickly close.
If you want any advice,
you got
some reassurance. I gotta pay. No. I've been doing very well with my women's MMA bets. I can help you out if you would like it. If you want a push or anything, just let me know.
That's hilarious, because what Pink just put up is the opposite. If I was a female betting man, I'm looking at Chikagian over Macy plus 165.
Dude, I fade Macy Barber all day and twice on Sunday.
And Chikagian plus 165. Macy Barber. I don't bet females, but I mean plus 165.
That's the time to do it. But the thing about it is, are they going to give Macy the split decision, or they're going to give Chikagian the split decision?
Right. Well, how about we just bet the split decision?
How about just bet the over, guys? Or split?
Split. Them girls go to split a lot.
There you go.
Chikagian, so you're welcome.
I'll tell you. I like that. See, hopefully we talked it out. Now we have a better bet.
That's the 10th leg of the ladder challenge.
That's awesome. Sam Hughes should not be in the UFC, to be honest. I think she's okay.
She's tough. She's
tough and durable.
She's going to show you if you got heart and you got cardio. But if you do have both of them, you're probably, in a little bit of skill, you're probably because like Pereira Rodriguez ain't great, but she was able to beat her. Which that was a close fight though.
Saif has done wonders with Sam. It's true. Yasmin takedown defense and ground game hasn't improved too much in the UFC level, but large case sways me to Yasmin. I mean, if it gets dirty and on the mat, I mean, it's going to be sweaty with that minus 500 bet. It can happen. I could see it, but I got to go with Yasmin.
Shout out to my people on my Patreon too, because I'm going to buy a new chair. Go Patreon money and buy me like a nice chair. I've had this chair
got,
the whole time.
I got a nice little table right now. I'm not on like little TV stands anymore.
No
so
more TV dinners.
No, I'm on like TV mission control right now. I'm like, this is amazing. I got like stuff right here. I'm like, I got stuff to put my drinks on.
You got some room, huh? You got some room.
Like, this is fantastic.
I got it, dude. I got a lot of stuff here.
I think my next thing will be a chair. I got an old ass chair, so.
Bro, yeah. Here's some winning bets for the record. How easy was this bet on cash? DeLima versus Tafa. He was going to kick Justin's fucking leg off.
He did beat Tafa. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but this one was against. I'm going to see if that cashed it in, but that was against June or Justin. Yeah, he was going to kick Justin's leg off too, or wrestle him.
Dude, I was shocked when that line dropped and he was minus 180, and I'm like,
yep. I had a 170, dude. Or no, I had DeLima at minus 150 against Justin.
I meant like the new line with the new Tafa. It was minus 180.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
I'm like, that's not even that bad. Give me.
Junior should have not took that fight. He had an easy ass fight coming up. I'm sure it's canceled now.
He'll fight. He'll do it again. He's crazy.
Josh Parisian or something. He was gonna fight. Take them paychecks, build your way up.
We got Fight Talk only in the house. What's up, Fight Talk? What's up, brethrens? Please tell me you guys are rocking with my countryman Claudio Puelas. No, not dog.
But this time. He's got a chance. Tyler from 138 was saying too, we should check out maybe the knee bar prop if you're gonna bet him inside the distance.
If it's anything crazy like plus 3,000 or better, do it. It's always a chance. I was listening to Yasmin's interview today, and she said that one of her mistakes was that she fixed from the last fight was coming out hot. She's going to be much more measured. So if there's a finish rounds 2 or 3, I like that.
Yeah, she's so good. I'm telling dude, that girl is good. That girl is fucking good.
John likes the Sam Hughes upset. It could happen. I'm not saying
Will you take her by decision? I bet that'd pay.
I would take her by decision if I was going to do anything for sure. Good insight. Yep. For sure. People are too low on Sam and way too high on Yasmin. I thought Lucindo won. No, I think Yasmin won.
That was close. That was good.
It was a good fight. Very good fight. And I'm very high on Lucindo. I actually think Lucindo could be a better fighter overall than Yasmin.
I'm telling you, they're going to fight again.
Because Lucindo is younger.
Lucindo has good wrestling too and good jiu-jitsu, and she couldn't even take. Dude, like they're going to fight again for a title in the next 6 years.
I do agree with you, Pink.
Clip this.
I do agree with you, Pink, though. She could, in a world, she could be 0-3 in the UFC. It's very true. Because Nunes did rock her and dropped her in the first, and she could have lost after that. But I'm saying, if in a world, a close Lucindo fight, and then Nunes rocked her in the first, and she could have got a finish, and she didn't.
I kind of thought Hughes lost to freaking Nunes in that fight. But
I did too.
You know?
So which is why I fade Sam Hughes.
Yeah, I'm high on Lucindo.
Hey, me and Kiwi agree. Sam Hughes playing, and me too, Johnny. I agree. Macy already hammered at Cody. On Macy Barber?
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying. He was reading my mind on that fight.
Man, you should have. I think more money will come in on Macy, so you're probably good. Pink. I'm waiting. Wait, Cody. Even. Cody, wait.
I bet that line goes to even.
No, there's gonna be money coming in on Macy galore. Watch.
Not the sharp money.
Lipsky versus Silva. Silva all day. Carini Silva all day, twice on Sunday. Macy, I meant Chase on.
Oh yeah. I like her in her fight too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they
wrong Macy. I go walk my dog when women's fights.
Save the money.
Women's have been making me profitable. Don't be scared, boys. See?
Well, Pink Floyd's good at it, and so is Johnny's. Good.
I've been doing all right. I've had a bad run before. Trust me, Cody. And I've been there, and I was like, I'm never betting on women's MMA. I'm on a good run right now. So I'm like, women's MMA is not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, my girl Erin Blanchfield by sub in Atlantic City can take the whole paycheck. It's gonna be a good one.
What's the line on that? Have they put that out yet?
Let me see. I could look real quick. What day was that?
That's 30th? Like March 30th. They don't have that in mind yet.
23rd. Oh, they don't have that card yet. Up to the 23rd, and then they have UFC 300 with Charles Olives at minus 160, which is insane. I'm sorry, plus. Insane.
Shady in the house.
I just want to let you guys know. Please bet Arman Sarukian more. Guys, it's well known that Sam's best friend bets on her fights, or boyfriend. I wonder if he's in the chat with his burner account. Oh, okay. Well, we've been there before, Cody, when we were talking bad about our girl, Ketlin Vieira.
You was talking bad about Ketlin.
We were. I definitely was, but you were as well. Don't lie.
Ain't no way. I love Ketlin Vieira. Cheers, Ketlin.
Friend of the show forever. She can always come on whenever she wants to.
Yeah, no, I like I said, I like Sam Hughes. I bet on her last time against Piera Rodriguez, but I just realized that if she fights a girl that's more skilled than her and she can't out cardio or grapple, she's gonna get beat.
James likes Blanchfield as well. You guys, the faces you guys gave after saying Sam's boyfriend probably fades her. That's true. It's a good bet. Dixon, you think he bets for or against her? Yeah. Dern bet on Lemos. Did you see her reaction? She thought she was doing her best, like a superstar impression with Saturday Night Live with what's her name? Superstar. I see when I was watching that fight at a casino actually, and they didn't have the volume on, so I didn't know what was going on. I just saw them reading the scorecards. I didn't see a split screen, so I'm like, oh crap, it's unanimous. So I'm like, I don't know who won, and both of them raised their hands at the same time, and then finally I'm like the camera panned to Lemos, and I'm like, yes. AR Smith, what's up? Yeah, you can make a lot of money parlaying overs in most female fights. Agreed.
Yeah.
The one time Sam spoke about her boyfriend betting it was on against
her.
She was 3-1 dog.
Yeah, versus Amorum.
Probably. Shady, what's up? Shady Beach Bums with all your bum ass bets.
The bumminest bets on X.
Appreciate you, Shady, coming out, hanging out with us, talking fights.
What up, Shady?
Was grabbing food, but had my headsets on. Once JR Tafa stepped in, I had to play it. Agreed.
Yep.
You know it's coming tomorrow. Tomorrow, Shady, you'll get
a chance.
Yes, sir. But I'm wondering if this could potentially be Sam's last fight on her contract. If so, does she get cut with an L? I don't think
she's a fighter. No, she's a fighter. You got to keep them people in that test these up and comers and stuff to see where they're at. And she's going to test them, and she's going to beat the ones that ain't going to make it. So we need her. She fights tough every time. That's why some people even like, why the fuck is Jamie Pickett still? He's 2-6 in the UFC, and he's lost his last 5, I think, or something. And he's still in the UFC getting fights. Like, but like at least Sam Hughes wins some, lose some, but fights tough.
And she's tough. She always goes to decision. She got finished once against Tisha Torres, but that was a short notice fight, I believe.
She finished Elise Reed.
Yeah, but she didn't get finished though. The only finish she got finished was, I think, Torres.
First fight, short notice. And I think she like broke her nose or something like that.
Jeff said Yasmin round 3, 1,000. I like that. Round 3 or decision. I think that's a good bet.
Ooh.
Tyler knows. That's all I'm gonna say.
That line's gonna get wider. Charlie's gonna be about plus 220 by the time that fight comes up. Just because everybody's high on. Not saying Sorokin's going to win, but just high.
I'm waiting. Oh, trust me, I'm waiting because I know what's going to happen. Happen to every freaking fight. We got Tone Miggins. Love the name. What's up? I'm gonna be at the Blandfield card. Nice. I was Blanchfield. I said that wrong. I know what you meant, but I said it wrong. I was looking to go to that card, but I just can't make it happen, man.
I can't either. No, I'm going to take my girl out to Lake Tahoe for her birthday, but I'm going to go to a UFC card this year. I'm going to take a friend, like get one of my dudes. I mean, you'd go too, but like we wanted to go to that Atlantic City card, and then it kind of fell apart, and then I got a good deal. If they would stop going to Apex, maybe we can have fun. I want to go to the Apex so bad. But it's like $7,000 still. Like nobody goes there because nobody wants to go there for one, and two is too much. Like cheapen it up a little bit. Like $500 a seat instead of like $4,000. I'd do something. I know you get like all you can drink, all you can eat, all that good stuff. But at the same time, like sounds amazing. I know, but like best night of my life. But for like $1,700, Cody, it's not that good on a shitty fight night card. That's gonna have. I paid $500 versus Rosenstruck. Do you want to go to that fight? No. Exactly. But I do. I want to go watch that Apex card. I do want to go to Apex though. Fuck yeah, before it's gone. If it's ever gone. It won't be.
they can do too much. Ryan Jordan, what is up? What's up, y'all? Join late. It's going to be a great card. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. Sir. Sam's 3-1 right now and never says no to a fight. Give me a break. She gets cut. I agree. I don't think she does. $600 is the cheapest seat in Miami pay-per-view. Well, it's a good one. So I get it.
It sucks, though, if you sit so high where you're just watching it from the big screen. It's like, might as well be home.
Lake Tahoe is amazing.
Why, I've done that. Yeah, dude, I went out there a couple years ago, and yeah, dude, it's going to be awesome.
All righty, next one we're going to do is Rosas Jr. versus Ricky Turcios, and I believe it's your turn or mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually like Ricky Turcios as a dog here, man, because okay. So we've seen it with Raul Rosas Jr. Even on the Contender Series, he slowed down against our boy Mondo, right? So then he comes in and gets that quick win over Jay Perrin, which if he doesn't get that in the first round, hard telling what happens in that fight too, because he comes out and he goes for the win quick. The last guy, I don't even care. That's a free win. You know what I mean? That dude should have never been in the UFC. But obviously, he's got good wrestling. He more, instead of shooting a crispy double leg or something, he kind of just muscles dudes, picks him up, slams him, which he's super strong, dude. But he's that strong because he's using all of his strength from the opening second. You know what I mean? And that's why he slows down. But good jiu-jitsu, good at taking the back, pretty good rear naked chokes if it's Jay Perrin. Other than that, good control in that, but then he'll slow down a little bit in the second. His striking looked good in his last fight, but I don't know if he actually trusted it. It looked like he trusted a little more, but like I said, it looked like he knew he was fighting a dude that didn't belong. So he just came out throwing blows and then ended up knocking him out on the feet or on the ground. But man, I'm just not sold on him yet. You know what I mean? And then you got Ricky Turcios. The reason that makes me want to pick him is because so he's already got wins over Dan Argueta and Brady Heastand. And them guys fight just like Raul Rosas Jr., but like I'm going to say they're more polished. They got good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu, all that. And he was able to because Ricky Turcios is a big dude too, and he's awkward, right? So when you take him down, he never just sits there. He never just is going to be on his back. He's not even going to let Turcios just take, or Raul Rosas just take his back for 4 minutes. Like he scrambles, rolls, does everything. So I can't see him getting choked out by Turcios. He moves so much, dude, and is always constantly rolling. Then when they get up, you know, he throws long punches. Against Zahabi, he didn't do much, but Zahabi was cracking him so hard in that first round. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to kick air and stop getting punched in the face like that. And that's what he did, and he just took that out. But he didn't look that great against Natividad because it kept like doing different grappling stuff. But Natividad kept good cardio, and he's actually not that bad. But on the feet,
do you think he beat Natividad though?
I don't know. It was close. It was close. It was super close, but like
too close for comfort.
Then you take Raul Rosas, who I've seen him get tired in a couple of fights. He's going to come out. He's going to want to take him down because I don't think he's going to have better striking than Turcios. Turcios is going to be throwing front kicks to the face and all this weird shit. And he's just going to be like, fuck that. I'm going to take you down and choke you out. So he's going to take Turcios down, but I don't think he chokes him out. And Turcios, like I said, he's always moving. So he's going to be rolling around, and then like he's going to get up. Then Raul Rosas Jr., you're going to take him down again. Then maybe he does that, but then maybe they come out in the second round. They're at altitude, right? They're fucking 7,000 feet up. So now they come out in the second round. Now Raul Rosas comes out fucking doing a sign of the cross like he did 100 times against fucking Rodriguez. Comes out though, maybe lands a takedown. Turcios rolling around, gets up with 55 seconds off the clock, and now he can't land another takedown. And Turcios is taking him down, or Turcios is just outstriking him, throwing them long punches on the feet. So I really do think that with the altitude, with all the different stuff, I think that Turcios has beat two dudes. Like, I don't know. Would you take Raul Rosas Jr. over Dan Argueta?
No.
Would you take him over Brady Heastand at this point? Like Brady Heastand has good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu, and pretty good striking, good head kick, pressured to not back.
That one to me is close because I don't think Brady Heastand's that good.
Yeah, he's not that, but like he has the same style. You know what I'm saying?
I like Argueta a little bit more just because I do think his wrestling and he's stronger than Rosas, so I don't think he can bully him.
Okay.
Now, I do think he can potentially maybe bully Brady a little bit because Brady's takedown defense is awful.
But he's a good wrestler, though.
He is.
Like with Rosas, though, I just don't see him coming in here. My big thing is I don't see him coming in and just choking out Turcios. He's got good jiu-jitsu, so I see him gassing. I see him surviving. He's been in there with high-level guys and see him surviving. I see him taking over in this fight, man. He's so freaking awkward. It's a 19-year-old kid, man, that should have worked his way up through the ranks. You know what I mean? regional scene, did some stuff like that. Because when you come into the UFC in these lower weight classes, there's not many like tune-up fights. There's not very many like just easy fights in these lower weight classes at the UFC level. So
true.
But yeah, I'll take Tercios as a big dog, man. I see past the victory for him, and you're getting that big money. Why not take it?
Yep. Yeah, I think there's paths to victory for both guys, which is why I'm staying away from betting this fight. But I'm just gonna go with Rosas Jr. here. I'm not like super confident whatsoever. I do think he's the more dangerous guy, so that does help me my pick a little bit more. But if this fight goes over a round and a half, like I'm gonna get a little scared because we've seen Rosas Jr. slow down so much, and he looked awful after the first round against Perrin, and that was his only loss, right, Perrin?
No, against
Rodriguez. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was Rodriguez. That's who it was. So if you're able to survive round one, I mean, you're looking pretty good. And Tercios has good cardio. I'm not saying he's amazing or anything like that, but he's got good cardio and he's durable, good grappling. He can stay alive. And he stayed alive in a lot of his fights. A lot of his fights have went to split decision. And I'll be honest, I don't think he won most of them. But hey, he went to split decision and he won them. So
against people with the same kind of style and dudes that I think have better cardio and they're more polished, you know, than
and that's why it's kind of a sketchy fight. But I'm gonna believe in Rosas Jr. to get this one done for some reason. I think he gets it done. I don't know why. Just little gut factor is happening. I'm not touching this fight though at all. I don't even know what I would want to bet. Like, what would you bet? Tercios by decision?
The over.
Or just Tercios money line?
I would bet either one of them by decision.
Okay. So you don't see a finish happening.
No, dude. If you watch Tercios fight, he's got that jiu-jitsu where he's got good jiu-jitsu, man. He's got the awkward, he never stops moving. He's a big dude too. He's big and he's hard to hold down, man. And that wears on you so much. Like, dude, Rosas is going to get a takedown. He's probably going to get 5 or 6 takedowns on him, but he's not going to be able to just hold him down. Every time he gets up and he takes him down again, like, and he'll get the first takedown. He'll hold him down for probably a minute and a half. Like Tercios is fighting, but Rosas is strong, good control. When Tercios gets to end up getting up again, like I said, it's just going to keep wearing on him. And Raul, you would think he would learn that lesson against Rodriguez to not come out and go bananas. Like you can train at altitude, you can do all this stuff and have great cardio, but if you come out and you're using 100% strength from the opening second, you're going to slow down if somebody else is just using 55, 60% strength, just touching you. And Rosas, you've seen in his last fight, he came out and went pedal to the metal. First 5 seconds was throwing blows. I can't remember that dude's name. I mean, not to be mean, but there's not much reason to the dude from that Alaska fight scene. But
Terrence Mitchell, put name on
Mitchell,
that.
T Mitch. But yeah, man. I like Tercios here. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna end up betting
I can't bet him because, like I said, I think a lot of his fights, they're so close to go to decision, and he's gotten lucky on those split decisions because I do think that Natividad won, and I also think Brady Heastan kind of won too. Like, there's debates you can make for both guys. Right.
But if he can get that close with them type of grapplers, I feel like he can get that.
Well, who does the UFC want to win? Let's be honest.
Yeah, but the UFC, how bad did the UFC want Joe Pyfer to win? That's all I heard all week. You know, the UFC wants it, but they can't get in there.
Well, yeah, they do, but you couldn't give it to him because it was clear.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the beginning, the UFC probably set that fight up because they thought Joe Pyfer was going to knock out Hermanson.
Well,
it was a setup. It wasn't. They are helping. They do want him to win, but that don't mean they can go in.
They did think it was a good setup fight for him, but it was a good jumping point for him as well because he can move up the rankings quicker.
Right,
but
that was
it just didn't work out. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was. But they want to move people up as quick as possible. I mean, look at Ilya got the title shot and he won.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to work these dudes up so they don't just get beat down.
Well, I mean, that's the UFC's fault.
Like this dude, like Rosas, man, he could be 8-2, 1-2 in the UFC.
I think this is a good fight for him.
At 19, you know, he could end up.
It's not a huge step up, but I think this is a fight that he could win and show off. Maybe, you know, he doesn't have to worry about getting finished because Tercios didn't finish anybody.
If he improved his cardio greatly, he can win this fight for sure.
Yeah. So it'd be a fun fight. I'm just gonna watch it. Stay away. I don't like it. There's a lot of red flags on both. Yeah. But I do like Snerius's look. Maybe Tercios is a live bet. Like maybe after the first round. For sure. I like that.
Yeah.
Bunny likes this fight to go decision. I don't hate it. Tyler said he'll take Argueta. No, wait, he'll take him over Argueta. but not over Heastan. So we're the opposite. Okay. Heastan also won that fight. Tercios, if you ask me. Yeah, it was a very close fight for sure. Raul trains with Aljo and Marab when they're in Vegas. I don't see him having problems with Ricky on the mat. I don't think he'll have problems. It's just the cardio. That's what I think the problem will be. I think there'll be a big gap when Rosas gets him down. Okay. He gets the first takedown when he shoots.
For sure.
True.
Yeah,
he will.
Sure.
Yep. Rosas is still young enough. He may have all the cardio in this fight. Okay.
Yeah, he needs probably, yeah.
Not taking a gasser that is training at sea level. There you go. That's true. Going with Rosas to get the decision in Mexico. Round 3, Ricky odds must be wild. Rosas can't afford to gas. That's true. Yuans, what's up? Yeah, Johnny, if Rosas doesn't get a finish, how do you see him winning? He can win a decision, but I would pick him by finish, maybe second round finish. The first round might be crazy with scrambles, but he can get a first round finish. He has I don't know. There's a lot of first round finishes for sub, but he's not fighting the best competition either so. I think Rosas could win a decision. It's going to be, if it goes to decision, it's going to be close. I'll tell you that. It's just going to be close. So I'm just not touching it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I have to see a little bit more from both these guys, especially Rosas Jr. All right. This is going to be a good one. Daniel Zellhuber versus Francisco Prado. I will start this one off. So, man, this is going to be a really good fight. Zellhuber is a super good striker. He's going to have the reach advantage, like 8 inches of reach, and he's going to have a little bit of height as well. He's got good takedown defense. His striking defense, he kind of does like the tall man defense. He kind of puts his head back a little bit sometimes, which does worry me a bit. But he's got a good chin, good cardio, decent grappling. And but Prado is just a little pit bull. He's like a little Dober, I said earlier in the stream. Like, he's got good striker, he's got solid grappling. He's gonna keep it on the feet though. And he pushes forward and he doesn't care about getting hit. And like, he wants to give one to take one, and he's gonna land a better shot. He's gonna have a reach disadvantage here. So, and that's where where I wanted to pick Prado here, because I think he's the more dangerous guy in this fight. Not to say that Zellhuber is not dangerous, but the reach is going to give Prado some problems, I think. And Zellhuber does have a pretty good chin, even though he does get rocked a few times. And I think Zellhuber will keep this fight at range in a bigger cage. So I'm going to go with Zellhuber. I'm not super confident whatsoever. I do not like the line. I think the line is wide. I think it should be closer to a pick'em here, because Prado is very dangerous here for our finish. And I know Zellhuber's never been finished, if I'm correct. I think he's lost once. And I think it was by decision.
Trey Ogden decision.
Yeah.
He's durable.
So both guys are super durable. Prado only went to decision once. It was against Jamie Malarkey on short notice. So you can tell right there he's got good cardio and he's durable. So I actually like this fight to go to decision. And I think if it does go to decision, I think Zellhuber is going to win this fight. So to be safe, instead of picking a side and getting a little bit better odds, I like the over 2.5. I like the over 1.5. Whatever you want to do, any overs here. But I'm going to go with Zellhuber to win by decision. I just think this reach is going to give Prado some problems. And Prado will have his moments, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get a finish. And they're not going to come as much as maybe some people think. Let's put it that way. So give me Zellhuber to win by decision. It'll be a fun fight, though.
Yeah, I'm on the same. Prado's tough. He's dangerous, but he doesn't have good wrestling. He tried to get Ottman down. His wrestling looked terrible. He kept doing these stepping elbows, though, that I like. That's what he ended up hurting him with. But, dude, Topology's on some bullshit, man. They say his reach is 76 inches for Prado.
It's 69 inches.
Yeah, where'd you find that at?
UFC stats.
Okay, because I never look at that. But I'm like, dude, there's no fucking
way.
He's got them little fucking short-ass muscular arms.
It's like 8 inches of disadvantage.
Yeah, how do you get it off by that much? But anyways, so don't think that he's going to have the same reach, because it's like he's saying he had 76 and Zellhuber had 77. No. So Huber's going to have the length on him. I think Zellhuber keeps him at range, lands some big shots, but Prado's tough. Prado's going to try to wrestle, won't be able to. And yeah, man, I like Zellhuber. I mean, he could hurt him because Prado doesn't move his big ass head at all. And over 3 rounds, like Zellhuber hits hard. Like you seen what he did against Lando Venata, you know what I mean? Where he dropped him and probably should have finished the fight. Like it looked like Lando did a Mackenzie Dern and like won it out for a second. The ref didn't stop it, and then he fought through, you know, ended up surviving, so he kept fighting. But yeah, man, give me Zellhuber, but I like him probably by decision too, you know. But it's gonna be a good fight. Prado's finished all 12 of his wins, 6 by knockout, 6 by submission. So I mean, it seems like if he wins, should be that. But I just like Zellhuber in this because I seen what Malarkey did was keeping him at range. Landed a couple takedowns if he wanted to. Almost got Kimura, but other than that, looked pretty good. So give me Zellhuber, and it's a pretty dangerous fight though, to be honest. You know, but I like Zellhuber.
All right, Jaden said, "Let's go Prado."
Can't blame him.
Bet Slam said Zellhuber dismantles Prado rounds 2 and 3. Okay. Prado is not the same fighter he fought Malarkey. He has. And he's super young. He's 21 years old.
Yeah.
But so he's going to be improved. Freaking good. But he's 24 years old, and he's a very good striker. So like, it's going to be a very good fight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one a lot.
Daniel has gotten rocked in the last 2 fights. Brown Dober for the KO.
Yeah. Dude, Dober's probably tanner than fucking Prado. You know what I mean? Dober's actually more.
I think Zellhuber is, for sure, and Drew Dober for sure. Yeah.
Zellhuber he came from wherever isn't that like a German name? Didn't the Germans go to South America after?
Well, Zellhuber is Mexican, but Prado.
Zellhuber, the name Zellhuber is.
Well, I mean, he's Mexican.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he got the last name there, but you're right about the Argentinians because the Germans did go there supposedly. With the sick books after World War II,
there's like
hideout, and then you see all these Argentinian people with blue eyes and all that stuff. And you're
What's the one dude's name?
I think Prado actually has blue eyes. So there you go.
The other dude that beat Camilla Kirk, and he lost to Lloyd.
Oh, Esteban
Ribovics. He's got blue eyes. Yeah.
Yes, he does. And there you go. It's like, how do you have blue eyes down there?
Ribovics.
Yep. I don't know how hittable Daniel looks, but I think he's good enough to get the W here. Yeah, I think he does, but yeah, I just don't. I'm not confident at minus 270. Let's put it that way. Shady said T-Rex arms. Agree. He does have T-Rex arms. Bro, if we ranked UFC fighters for how big your head is, Prado is top 10. For sure.
We got a Nog. Cabbage Carrera.
Mecha mind looking ass.
Yeah, Giagos rocked him in that first round.
And that's true too.
He didn't drop him, but he cracked him. He gave him a little wobble.
He doesn't put his hands up sometimes. He just goes like this sometimes.
I just watched Matt Chanel wobble fucking Pantoja last night. Like, I forgot about that a little bit. Like, Pantoja did the fucking zombie walk for a second. I was like, I forget. But
don't you dare say that about Pantoja.
It's the only guy I've really seen rock him like that.
That's our boy.
Fucking Matt, the legend of Matt Schnell. Be Matt Schnell and Shannon Ross fight next.
We got BC Dave in the house. What's up, BC Dave? What's up, MMA homies? We appreciate you. Johnny been killing picks lately. Cody just cashes. I cash too every once in a while.
He's so good, Johnny. He's so
hey, as long as my picks hit, we're good. Something hits, we're good. I don't like it when it's both are shit.
Yeah, that's so fun. So boring.
Nazis escaped to Argentina and south of Brazil. There you go.
Yeah. Uberville too, somewhere.
The German Argentina angle as well. It's true though. It's so true. You
can got villages like in towns down there where I've watched the video on Viceland about it, where they like went there and it was like he was working the bar. Yeah, I was gonna Zellhuber does the opposite of a Mexican.
I mean, it sounds German.
I know some Rodriguez. I don't know many Zellhubers, but the Mexican dudes I grew up with.
Whenever I see BC Dave, I think of the kombucha guy. Okay.
BC Dave's the man. We're getting them on the show. Him and Ranch.
Pretty soon. Can't wait. Maybe next month sometime.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Co-main event. Here we go. We got 53 people. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Yair Rodriguez versus Brian Ortega. Is it your turn or my turn? I can't remember.
I think it's my turn. This is a weird one for me. So the last time I cashed on Yair, right? I cashed on Yair in that fight, and I liked Yair. I picked him. I bet him, and then like. I know, like I'm pretty much mostly. I might look at some props on this, mostly staying away. But this time I'm picking Ortega. Something was telling me, even in that last fight, like I didn't like it. Like, yeah, for a little bit, like Yair was landing his nice shots. You know what I mean? Ortega landed a couple decent ones of his own, but Ortega couldn't take him down. Kept holding him up against the fence, holding him up against the fence. But then he finally did get the takedown. Yeah, Yair latched onto his arm and all that shit. But like, that was just kind of showing me, man, that like, and then since then we see that like Yair on the ground against Volkanovski just getting beat up. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody knows, but this is a 5-round co-main event. And that's what helps me on the picking the Ortega side on this, because I just think the 5 rounds is a long time to be in there with Ortega and to not get caught. You know what I mean? He almost got Volkanovski out of there, and Volk was in his prime. Like, he's going to be there for all 5 rounds. And I just feel like it just seemed like a bad omen that he was able to land that takedown in the first round like that. So, and I even watched his media day today where he said that, he's pretty much got like the same game plan. He's like, without giving it away, but and if he can come out and land them takedowns, man, like he can eventually get to a position to either land his good ground and pound and then get a submission or something. Because like Yair's not bad on the ground, but he wants to be standing and kicking the shit out of you. You know what I mean? And punching you and hitting you with some darting in punches and getting out of the way. But I just think like for some reason this time I'm feeling like this, and he's been off, so I'm not going to bet a side. But I just like Ortega being so dangerous over 5 rounds. And if he can start getting that wrestling going, dude, like, that was kind of worrisome for me in that first fight when he got to takedown. Of course, obviously his shoulder went out right after that, but like I didn't like where that fight could have been going. That was a 5-round main event then too. So I'm just going to go with my gut on this one. It's telling me Ortega this time. He's saying that something, man. I don't know, that he just figures out a way to get that win inside that 5 rounds for some reason. No bet. Yeah.
Well, I also had a Yair Rodriguez bet when they fought last, and I'll take it. But we saw the writing on the wall. Like, he was piecing them up until that little takedown. And he had a good little arm bar there, and then it kind of hurt his shoulder, and that's what happened. So I'm going to give him that win and be like, you won that fight, bro. Good job. And I think he can win this fight as well. I don't care about the 5 rounds. I don't think this fight's going to go decision in the first place. So on the feet, it's night and day. Like, Brian is so freaking hittable. He is tough. He'll stick it out as much as he can, but like, there might be a doctor stoppage after round 2 if it gets that far, because he's going to be like bruised up and like puffy on his eyes, like we saw against Volkanovski too. And you know what? Like, I just don't see it any other way than Yair winning this fight on the feet. Like, I don't think Ortega's going to be able to get this fight to the mat. He might, if he can land a good takedown like he did in the first round. It's going to be a well-timed takedown. But other than that, like, Yair should land something crazy, and I think he's going to get a knockout like in the second round. I feel it. It's going to happen. That's my gut feeling, and I'm very high on Yair. And I know the line's coming down, which is crazy to me, but it is what it is. I like them at -170. I think it's a good bet. I'm like Danny Ige confident when he fought Andre Feely about this fight.
But Yair, I mean, who's he really knocking out? Besides like Zombie with
Brian Ortega.
Well, he's surviving with Max and Volk and taking the beating of a
Max
lifetime.
Max isn't knocking out anybody, and Volkanovski, that fight should have been stopped. Let's be real. Fucking Herb Dean was like, how many fingers am I showing? And Brian's like, 50. He's like, we're good.
Right. Anytime this thing goes to the ground, man, it could be getting crazy because Ortega's
Yair's good enough on the mat. He'll be safe. On the feet, it's night and day though. Night and day.
But he's already landing takedowns in round 1 in the first fight. What if he gets him in the second and the third? Now Yair's a little more tired,
like I said earlier in the show, check out the Eagle speech that Brian wanted to say about that.
Yeah,
and also he just got to Mexico a couple days ago, or 3 or 4 days, however long it was. He hasn't been training in Mexico at all at elevation, at sea level, and Yair's been training for weeks. The bookie man said it himself, more than weeks. So I think the anything you're scared about with Yair, the only thing for me would be cardio, and I think he's going to be fine. And I don't even see this fight going past round 3. So I see a knockout.
What are you just knocking him out with? Punching?
No, it'd be a kick. It'd be a kick.
Who's the last? Who we got? Yair out here finishing these days. He's been fighting. I mean, he triangled Josh Emmett, but that was
like a club and sub, though. Wasn't it? Right? If I remember correctly?
Well, he kind of I think he hurt him, and then Josh took him down.
Well, see, Yair's such a good striker, though. Like, not to say that he's like the most dangerous guy, but he's so unorthodox. He's like wild. He can like throw up a kick at any point. And then Brian's freaking striking defense is so bad. He gets hit all the time, and
yeah, but
he doesn't
he's so
care.
good, like when like if you go watch Ortega versus like Cub Swanson or them, that's the way where he hits somebody and then boom, they shoot in. He just hits that guillotine.
Well,
like
that's the thing.
So
Yair's not going to shoot in. Why would he shoot in? He's never shot in his life.
He gets hit hard.
He ain't going to do that. He's not that kind of guy.
Okay.
Trust me. There's no guillotine, no nothing. It's going to be Yair winning this one by a head kick knockout in the second round. Trust me. Clip it.
Okay.
Clip it.
All right. Sheesh.
All right. I said it. I'm done. Right here. Ortega is an ego. You need to check out that freaking thing. Look, what go.
I have to check it out.
And just so you know, when you're listening to this, it's not true what he says at all.
Okay.
Even if it gets down, he can get a sub to. I must have missed that. I'm looking. Maybe not. Oh, wait. Nah, Yair is beating him up in their last fight. Yeah. Even if it gets down to the ground. There we go. Going with a Mexican in this one. Well, the true Mexican would be Yair. So there you go. Ortega not getting KO'd. What? Ortega's American, but he's of Mexican descent.
Jeez, man. What are you drinking now? What's that?
It's an old fashioned.
Okay. Getting fancy, but them sound good. I've seen them make them.
Oh, you haven't had an old fashioned?
No. I've been drinking my girls Maker Mark sometimes after some tape study.
How have you not had an old fashioned with me yet? Oh my God, that's the next thing we're gonna next thing we're doing when we meet
next time. Old fashioned and a ribeye.
I had to teach you about a ribeye, and now
this guy.
The way Ortega, well, Cub Swanson,
it's dangerous.
I get it. Yeah, here's my lock of the card. There we go, Carlos. There we go.
Okay,
I like it. Brian better go back to cornrows. I want that Brian that fought Cub. It ain't gonna happen.
He shaved his head when he got with the back fist to the Korean Zombie. He had a shaved head that time.
I will say this, Effie. I do agree with you. The amount of kicks Yair throws has me worried. One of them's gonna get caught and he puts him on his back. Yeah, true. But I don't think it's gonna be a sub.
But he didn't even need to do that. He just took him down like off the fence. You know what I mean? In the first fight. That's not good in the first round. What happens when Yair starts getting more tired? Them takedowns come easy, and next thing you know, he's on his back, choking him mofo. You know what I mean? I've seen it a million times.
Johnny has a good read on it, but maybe Yair by decision. 5 rounds, though, it's going to be close if it gets to 5 rounds. I will say that. Because I would favor Ortega the longer the fight goes. But he just got to Mexico City. The elevation's playing a big part here, so you got to think about that one too. So it's going to be good. Can't trust a long layoff, especially after shoulder injury for Ortega. To me, it's either Yair or pass. I agree. Another good point.
Exactly.
Johnny, quit being racist. You're I am not Mexican. I am Greek.
Puerto Rican?
I am Greek.
I thought you were Dominican.
And if I was Hispanic in any sort of way, I would be Puerto Rican.
Okay.
I'm lighter skinned.
See that? I had some Puerto Rican friends. I still was one of my best friends back home.
We got Ronald Jeremy in the house. What's up? This is America. God damn it. Try an old fashioned. Yeah.
I want one.
Come on, man. How do you not have an old fashioned?
I used to just drink like vodka and stuff, man.
Man, you gotta get up to the times, bro.
Well, I drink Maker's Mark now, but I just take a shot and then sip some Coca-Cola after
it. Well, that's good too. Whiskey and Cokes are good.
I just chug it.
Yair and Ortega has been too friendly, so I'm leaning the over 2.5. Yeah. Manhattan, they're good. I do like Manhattans, but I favor the old fashions just ever so slightly. Yair minus 160 is value. I agree. I think the 2018 Ortega is long gone. Agreed.
Possibility.
Alcohol makes my cheeks cringe.
Butt cheeks.
Come on, Johnny. Why didn't you read my comment? What, did I miss it?
I don't know.
Oh, Ortega showing up late. The only thing he is choking is a hawk. I missed that, dog. Sorry. That's funny. I would have put that on there if I saw that. My bad, dog.
Sheesh, Johnny.
Johnny's half black. No. Drinking a nice
only the bottom.
I wish.
That's what I would have said. That's what I would have said. I'd have hit him with only the bottom half.
All right, next one's going to be the main event, boys and girls. Brandon Moreno versus Brandon Royval. Battle of the Brandons. I will start this one off. Moreno is the better fighter, guys. I hate to say it. He's just the better fighter. He's the number 2 flyweight in the division for a reason. Pantoja's better than Moreno. Moreno's there. This is like a Brian Whitaker Izzy comparison here. Like there's a tier. Did I say Brian Whitaker?
I remember I lost a bunch of money on Brian Whitaker one time.
Robert. Bobby Whitaker. And this could be also like a Volkanovski. Brian Knuckles. That's the old fashions talking. Anyways, Robert Whitaker and Izzy, or you can say Volkanovski and Max Holloway. That's the tiers here. And Royval is super dangerous. Don't get me wrong. He can land that elbow. He can land that knee. He can land a guillotine. But Moreno's never been finished in his career, guys. Ever. He's super durable. He's got the cardio. He's got good boxing. He can grapple. He's got good submissions. He submitted Figgy? Who else did he submit recently? Did he finish somebody?
Finished Kai Kara France with a body kick.
Yeah. I thought it was somebody else finished. Okay. No, he didn't. I lied.
Well, he's just fought Figgy for 8 years now. So
true.
And Pantoja. So
yeah. So he's fought the best of the best competition. And like, yeah, the Royval fight, the first one, it was a shoulder injury because for whatever reason, it was a weird thing. He popped out when he was on top of him for some reason, but he was winning that fight. Like, I don't know. I just don't see like this is another like Yair Bryant or Bobby Ortega fight here, if you want to say. Like we saw the writing on the wall. It's gonna happen again because why are we making this fight again? I know Moreno was supposed to fight Amir. I know, but again, this is why I like Moreno even more because we saw the writing on the wall. We don't need to see it again. Royval is very good. I like to watch him as a fighter, but just Moreno is just levels above him. So anywhere you look at it in this fight, I just think Moreno's better. Other than maybe finishing ability, I'll give it to Royval. But give me Moreno. I'll say decision, but it wouldn't shock me if he can get a knockout later in the fight, maybe rounds 4 or 5. Because Royval did go to decision with Pantoja, but Pantoja was grappling more so and wrestling. But Moreno doesn't have to do that in this fight. He can. But I think he's the better striker, and he's defensively sound on the feet. He's a very good boxer. So I actually would give Moreno the better striking edge in the Pantoja fight, but Pantoja had the better wrestling and grappling. So that's why I picked him, and I think he's the better fighter there. So Moreno, I like him a lot.
Yeah. So Royval just fought 2 months ago. That was 2 months ago when he fought, maybe 2 months in a week when he fought Figueiredo. Right before Christmas, so I watched media today. Yeah, Pantoja, whatever. You know what I meant.
Bobby Pantoja.
Joe Biden, you know.
Hey, we're sipping on old fashions right now, so we're just making up our own names.
Refresher Mexican Coke running through me, dude. I think they put the real thing in here. I'm gonna buy more of these.
Good old Bobby Pantoja.
Yeah, like Justin Pantoja when he had that fight. So, man, that was 2 months ago, about 2 months in a week. Then you have Christmas, you have all that. I seen at media day said he was chilling. It was like a week after Christmas or New Year's or whatever. It was in January when they called him to ask him if he wanted to be the backup for Moreno Albazi. And he's like, sure, I'll take a free trip to Mexico City. He's like, he didn't think nothing would happen. And then they told him he got it. So, I mean, he at least had like a good camp for at least a good month. But like you're coming from, I'm sure he was chilling. You just had a title fight, 5 rounds. Next week's Christmas. The week after that's like, I'm sure you didn't get right back in the gym. Probably got paid well and all that. So he's going to be coming in on maybe a 4-week camp, like a legit 4-week camp to go 5 rounds in altitude. And I think he already slows down anyways. You know what I mean? Like in his takedown defense ain't that great. In the striking, he can be hurt. I just watched doing tape study last night. I watched Matt Schnell drop him. He ended up, Schnell went to the ground with him and he ended up choking out Schnell, but he got dropped by Schnell. I've seen him get dropped by Kai Kara France. He got up, hit Kai Kara France with some shit, finished him. But I've seen him get hurt a lot on the feet. But he did land some decent shots on Moreno in the first fight, but Moreno landed some good punches on him. You know what I mean? So the striking is going to be even, if not, like you said, Moreno has I don't know. They both got power. That's the kryptonite though. It's like Royval's a finisher, man, and Moreno don't get finished. Like that's the problem with Moreno and fucking Pantoja. They don't get finished, and if you're a dude that loses most of the fight until you finish somebody, it's going to be hard to do it. Not to say people can't get finished, but like Brandon Moreno showed it. He's not getting subbed. He did get subbed by Pantoja on the Ultimate Fighter before back in the day. But other than that, in like an actual 3-round whatever fight, he hasn't been subbed. But I don't see Royval being able to beat him. I don't see Royval having more than 2 rounds of really going at him. You know what I mean? Until he slows down. And 1 month, 4 weeks of camp, dude, is not long enough. When Moreno's probably been on an 8-10 week camp, you know?
Maybe more.
Yeah, so give me and then not only that, but like you said, Moreno's the better fighter anyways. He's got the better wrestling. He's going to be on top. He's got excellent cardio. He hits hard. He's got good jiu-jitsu. Royval's dangerous in jiu-jitsu. He's not going to sub Moreno off his back. And he's very dangerous. He's one of the most dangerous flyweights in the world on the feet with his long kicks and knees. But I just don't think he finishes Moreno. I got Moreno all day in this, man. I like Moreno.
Yeah. Do you see a finish or do you see a decision?
I could see Moreno finishing him late.
Just 4 or 5?
Yeah, like 3, 4, 5, just because the altitude, he's going to be grappling him. He could club and sub him, strike him. And that, you know, like we've seen Royval, he's been finished twice, sub and KO. And Moreno, I think, can do either one of them too. Right. And if he wants to, he can just, you know, blanket him like Pantoja did, really, like he did in the first fight before his shoulder went out. Like he was showing domination in the grappling.
Yeah. So. See, that's the thing with Moreno versus Pantoja. Like Pantoja has the better cardio, but Pantoja just has the better grappling and wrestling. And if he can get the fight to the mat, which he did against Moreno, that's why he won. Mm-hmm. So that's why I picked him at underdog prices. Crazy.
Yeah.
Give me Royval for the vibes.
Okay, Fight Talks on Royval.
Antoine Willis, what's up? Antoine, he said, do you guys know anyone going to UFC 300? I wish I was.
Where's that at? Probably Vegas? Because I know 300.
I think it is Vegas.
Is it? I wish I was going. Shoot,
I wish I was.
I'll find me a sugar mama, man. Take me to these Apex and pay-per-view shows.
Pantoja has beaten these guys a combined 5 times. I think either one that gets a title shot with a win. I don't think they should. Yeah, but the only person would be is Albazi, and he hasn't fought in forever. And Albazi's record is not that great either.
I mean,
he lost to Kai Kara France.
He
lost to Kai.
You got Kai.
I will say that all day. But there's really nobody else. Honestly, it's probably
this division is going to be fucking fire in like 2-3 years. We're going to be having Maki.
I would say a year.
All these people going at it for that title back and forth. And who else? There's some other up and comers. Well, Joshua Van,
Manel Cobb.
Yeah, Cobb.
But he's not ready for a title shot yet. He needs to fight like Kai Kara or maybe even Albazi. That would be a good fight. Albazi versus
would be
Cobb.
Really good fights. Yeah.
I mean, Kai Kara France needs to fight somebody too. So
yeah, well, he's supposed to fight Cobb, but he got hurt. That's why Cobb fought Dos Santos.
This is a weird. The top 10 is a weird mix up in the flyweight division right now. Honestly, though, if Moreno wins, I do think
you got Urseg coming up.
Yeah, but he's at least 2 or 3 away.
Like I think Australians, Johnny.
No, I'm just being real.
Because I like you. You're a nice guy, but it seems like you don't like Australian. I got a couple cool Australian friends,
man. So he needs to fight like a Manel Kopp or a Mateus Nicolau or a Kai Kara France.
Who's Pantoja even supposed to be fighting? He probably don't have anybody to fight yet, right?
No, I bet you he's going to fight the winner of this fight.
That's stupid.
Well, honestly. If Royval wins, I don't know who he fights. But if Moreno wins, I think it's Moreno again. Because there's nobody else. Albazi's not going to get a freaking fight for getting out of this fight. Albazi needs a fight.
If you can slip Taporia around Max, then you can slip Albazi around these dudes.
Or do they make Moreno versus Albazi before Pantoja?
Yeah, I would like to see Cobb, Albazi.
I would like to see Kopp Albazi
up there because we haven't seen Kai Kara and Pantoja would be a fucking good ass fight right there. That'd be a fucking fire fight.
Moreno gets dropped all the time though.
You know who the best flyweight in the world is? That ain't doing it. Yeah, who? Askarov.
I wouldn't say he's the best.
He beat the shit out of Pantoja.
I think Pantoja's better, even though he did. I don't care.
I feel you, but I mean, I would just see he can out wrestle Pantoja. That's why
Kai Kara France beat Askarov.
But did he? We were at that fight.
I know he beat him.
That's just because they hated Russia. Everybody was hating Russia.
Just throwing it out there.
Askar should be undefeated, bro, and he's the only dude other than Figueiredo that beat up Pantoja. You know.
Yep. Big thanks to.
Let's go, Yippee. Your card should be on the way too. I got them shipped out today. Yippie's won 2 of my contests in a row.
Yippie's on fire. Shit. We're going to follow his bets.
Bringing
their insights and entertainment to the table. You guys keep the game interesting. We appreciate you coming out. The training day picture of Denzel is fire, blood money. There you go.
Jesus. Yep.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't even make any sense. Yep, right there. Yes, sir. I got the
right
doink.
There.
I got the Sopranos. I got here's a good one. You know, he's God dang, dude. I don't know how that works. Pablo Escobar back there, right there.
Those old fashions are getting to you.
Richard Flair, Bubbles, Mike Tyson. I got the God.
Bobby Flair. I love Bobby Flair.
Richard Flair.
We got Nemov,
Dick Flair,
Rodriguez, Torres, Moreno. I like all of those.
I don't mind it. Step 3 of the ladder challenge, Johnny. Why are we getting this 115 up to 230 or 2? We need 50, 25, 50, 100. We need to be at 200 at the end of this.
I mean, both of us are on Moreno, right?
I like Moreno.
Let's put him in there.
Let's do it.
All right, so he's in. This is where it gets a little bit tricky because a lot of these lines have moved a crap ton. So we got Dos Santos. I know we're both on Dos Santos. We got Nemov. He's at minus 575 right now, which is insane.
He should have started at that, though. They're insane for thinking he's 270 minus 270.
How confident are you in Manuel Torres?
I mean, I'm confident in him.
Are you confident enough to put the bet on the line?
Am I more confident in the Charas under 1.5 at altitude? I'm probably the most confident in that. I love Torres too, but I liked him at like minus 115
and it's about the same price right now.
What can we get on the under 1.5 Charas and Brandon Moreno?
Let's see. Under there, we got Brandon Moreno. We got plus 103. Under 1.5 for the Charas fight is minus 195 at the moment, which isn't bad at all.
I think we should do that because, dude, altitude, man, like altitude. It's gonna. The fact they're gonna go at it. Charas coming out Mexico like that.
Lucerdo has 5 rounds of 5 minutes of cardio, anyways. It's gonna be like
at sea
3
level.
or 4 minutes. Yeah, at sea level.
Yeah. So and then even if dude, and Charas could finish him anyways without even having to wait for Lucerdo to gas. Like we see,
Lucerdo can get a finish too. You never know.
Yes. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do Brandon Moreno.
Money line.
Charas under 1.5.
And we got under 1.5. Charas plus 103.
So we're gonna put the whole 118 on there, right?
I think it's 118.85 to win 241.79.
Dude, I hope
you want to lock it in?
Yeah, so we're only needing to be at 200 after this. We could already be at 241.
I know we'll be a little bit ahead of schedule.
Yeah,
which we will need for next card.
yeah, because then we don't have to. Because like if the next card they do suck, then we could get a minus 120 or something like that. Mm-hmm. Make a parlay that's minus 120, 125, and just try to get the win and get through that shitty ass week. But
there's only 11 fights next week too, and like I said, they're not
good at all. None of them are. It's literally, dude, that's one of the worst cards I've ever fucking broke down. I got to the end of it, I'm like,
118.
I've literally just wrote down over unders. Anybody with us, man? Freaking, this will be our 3rd week. So, like I said, we'll be up to about 230, and then I got to see what odds I get. I got 118 on here, but my people won't really my casino won't release that line until probably Thursday or Friday. So I might only be at like whatever. I'll just
all right. Let's see. We got the under. We got the Moreno plus 103. 118.85.
Dude, these lines are going crazy.
I know. So it's 241 if we win this one. 241.79. Are you 100% ready to lock this in for the bet number 3? Defend your units. But I'm in. I'll tell you right now. I like it.
Lock it in.
I'm locking it in.
Lock it in. I like that. That's a legit dude. I hope everybody's in here with this ladder challenge, because once we get up to 230, it's hard to throw that on. But we are taking this to $25,000 because we just got to come up with an excellent parlay every week, and we come up with the safe ones. Bunny said,
I mean, there could be times too where if we're really confident on one pick, fuck it, we'll just do one pick. Like if it's a minus 120 favorite, or even a plus 100 favorite.
Like say if right now like Torres was minus 115, we might have just picked him at minus 115.
That's what I would have said.
Yeah. So, but we'll just see. We'll see what we got to take with what they give us.
Yep. So we got 118.85 to win 241.79. So we'll be $41 ahead of schedule if we get this one.
I gotta wait until they hopefully by tomorrow morning. What's tomorrow? Thursday? They better release the lines, and I'll get mine put in. And heck yeah, I can't wait, man. I appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out with us tonight.
Hell yeah. So you got it firsthand. I will put this out, or we will put this out tomorrow at some point, so everyone can see it.
So if we hit that, the next one could possibly go on for 500. Yeah, we'll be going basically for 500.
I would love for it to be 500, but like it's a sketchy ass card now, so it's like, we only
need to beat a 400. We only need to beat a 400 to get to the 25 grand from the 25 after this.
Exactly. So we're a little bit ahead of schedule. We're gonna have to get too crazy. The Ige bet at 125 helped a little bit. Plus 125.
Yeah. Yo, I called that one.
Yep. So we have some people liking it. Some people don't.
And Jeff Bruno, he said, I got to listen
don't
to it.
Do it.
Yeah, he goes, I just listened to
we did it, man.
Eagle story. He goes, yeah, you're by second round TKO.
That's what I'm saying, Jeff. You got to listen to this, Cody, and you'd be like, yeah, you're a second round knockout.
He got punched in the head a lot by Max and by Volk, so we'll see.
Yeah, so did Ortega.
Tyler's in on it, man. Imagine if we could all win 25 grand. We'd have like 40 people that win it.
So I will say this to everybody. If we get something crazy, if we get these crazy $1,000, we'll take a little bit away. We will. Because we want people to like keep a little bit of money. You don't have to, Cody. For me, I will take a little bit of money away. But like only like maybe
I'm gonna take Dev's spot. Dev's Mr. 8K. I'm gonna be Mr. 25.
Like if you want to go it up to like 25,000, I'm gonna go up to 20,000. I'm gonna take a little bit of that cut. You may win 25, I'll win 20. I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get
like
there,
that.
Though.
Just a little bit off, but we're ways away. Like I want like 2 or 3 more bets before I even think about taking a little bit of cut away.
You've been a bad drug dealer, Johnny.
I am. I'm not a drug dealer. I don't deal with shit. James Scott said I got Moreno plus 1.5, over 1.5, and Charas under 2.5 for plus 1.
Wait, so you're saying Moreno over 1.5 and the Charas under 2.5? It's got to be like minus 450, right? And then the over 1.5.
I mean, that's a good line.
Wait, plus 1. No, he's saying plus 1.5. Wait,
over, and then the under 2.5 for Charas.
Yeah, but he actually wrote. Oh, I think he's saying Moreno. No, that can't. I thought he was saying
Moreno.
Yeah.
Plus,
that's plus 155 is good.
I mean, that's great. I can't get that under 2.5 on the Charas yet, so we're going with it.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. I'll probably tail this as well. Missed week 1, then last week took the alt version of it. There you go.
There, yeah, it's definitely okay. Tell him.
I mean,
we're taking this to the top.
I would say this. I don't know how, depending on how you bet, but if you're just jumping in now, do it now because we're getting to the crazier like prices.
But you don't want to miss out when we're betting 5,000,
yeah,
5,000 or whatever to win. 4,000 to win 8,000. By that time, it gets tough to get in.
Yeah, and you're like, I can't get into this.
But you get into the next one. We just keep doing it over and over and over till we bankrupt these fucking bookies, man.
Johnny, first guy to die in Leprechaun movies.
Exactly. Yep. Johnny goes, what? He goes, a fucking gold at the end of this rainbow.
Eric, well, Tyler agrees with you, Cody. Eric Anders is an easy side for next week.
Facts.
I agree as well, but
bookie's already on it though. But yeah.
My book won't let me bet 5K. Well, we'll get there. We'll wait.
Yeah, we're going to be spreading this out. I might be able to at mine. I bet like $800, $900 bets before. But 5K.
Well, I'll be honest. I never bet anything more than.
They're like, you want to put in a parlay for
so.
5K? They go, yeah, we can do that. There's no money line. They're like, parlay. Yeah. We'll
See, it'll be new uncharted territories once we get past the 500 range.
What card would we end up on for the 10?
10?
For the 10th ladder challenge. This is the 3rd, so 7 cards from now. It'd be right at the end.
Let me
you don't know off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, I do not know, but I will. Let me find out.
All right, hold on. So
it's at least. Let's see, 5, 1,000.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. I think I gotta go.
So 5 cards away will be like about $8,000. We'll have.
And that's what card's that? When I double that, 8,000 to 16. I hope it's a good card. I'm just saying. I hope it's a good card.
6 cards away. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. We got.
I know Derek Izzy's following this ladder challenge. He's with us. He's with us on it. Fight Talk. We're gonna have him. He's gonna make us a cool. After we hit this next one, we're gonna have him make us a cool.
Bro, you know what it'll be?
What for the 10th one?
300 on the dot for over 10K.
The fucking ladder. That's when it would get to the 10 to 25, basically.
Well, yeah, we'll be over 10,000 for sure. So that bet on 300 will be crazy if we get that far, which we will.
Jamal Hill putting the mitts on Pereira, maybe? No, I like Jamal. What? Can't. He ain't got no defense. He's slow. Jamal Hill's gonna just paw him up. It's hard.
We're not betting that fight.
Let's go, dude. Let's get
there. All right, guys. We appreciate everybody coming out. We're gonna hit it big this week. We're gonna get that bet going up to bet number 4 to 240. And yeah, we appreciate everybody coming out. We got Tyler, Fight Talk only, Sneery is our guy, Shady. Who else we got? Jeff Bruno, Kiwi Brew, always appreciate it.
Yes,
Brandon,
sir.
Bunny Hunter, everybody who shows up. Effie, our guy Effie, everyone showing up. We love it. We always appreciate it. And do you have anything else to say before we get out of here? I know it's been a little longer than usual, but we're having fun.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. I had a great time. No, just check my stuff out on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. That's where you get all my picks. You get my breakdowns and stuff. Yeah, just good luck, everybody, this weekend. Let's beat the shit out of these bookies that take most people's money.
Yep. And we got Pick 'em MMA in here. I'm gonna point this out. We always appreciate you coming out, bro.
Yes, sir.
We gave out the bet number 3, which was Moreno money line and the under 1.5 in the Charez fight, plus 103. So if you're following, put it on there right now before the lines change, because it's crazy right now. And I'll post that on Twitter and Instagram.
They got some cartel money coming in on Howard Gee, Naimov, all this. I think cartel money he finally came in. Chara is up to minus 420 now too. So
is he?
Yeah, gotta love that. Gotta love that cartel money.
Well, he looks like he's in the cartel.
Yeah, he probably was.
Oh, it is. It is 410. Wow.
Yeah,
dude, he should get this one done though. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
we've seen it
a lot. It's just like with Duncan. We've seen him get punched by really fast. That punch hard, and he does not like it. Take it.
All right, kids. Take care.
Appreciate you guys.
And we'll see you soon.
See you Friday night for another great show.
Oh, I didn't even hit the button yet.
What the?
There we go. Now we're